Nice Guy Andy Podcast. Skullface Records Radio.
Yep.
It's a little early.
Yep.
Come on.
It's a little early, but
Come on.
sometimes
Sean,
Andy
you
goes a
got
little
shirt.
early.
Yeah, well, that's what his wife said.
Sean,
You okay up there, Sean?
are we started?
Yep, we start now.
All right, well, you got to introduce it.
Yeah, man,
All
you got to
right.
kick it off, man.
Come on.
Hey,
Johnny?
you're supposed to be the host.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, we're live.
All right.
All right, we're live here at Nice Guy Andy Podcast. Your host, Donnie Green. Your co-host, Ray the Bear Steele.
No, co-host bullshit.
What? I'm Batman, you're Robin. Let's get this down.
Here we go.
Tonight's guest is Matt with Matt's Collectibles, Games, and so much more.
You done this.
That's the longest damn...
It's because I had that much, so much more. I'm not at all. I didn't. I can't put match everything on there.
But it's Matt's Games and Collectibles. He's going to tell us a little bit about his store, about himself. But first, we need to get our sponsors taken care of, and Johnny's going to take care of that right now.
That's right. Well, guys, you see these belts right here on the table? The man from Pakistan, Muhammad Jafar, made these belts, custom made, just for us. But if you want a belt of your own that's custom, hit him up or hit up Andrew Watkins on Facebook, and we'll get you a good deal with Muhammad Jafar, because let me tell you, folks, you won't find any more good quality than these belts right here. I mean, just look at them. They're sparkly,
Spark.
they shine,
Shine.
and they're beautiful.
Beautiful.
Now,
He's a beautiful.
That's
that's
quality.
right.
I can,
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
it.
right, brother.
Legit. I like them.
And let me tell you, folks.
Andrew, I cannot pronounce his name. Rolagio, I probably messed that up. He said hello.
Hello.
What's up, Andrew?
And you know what? Our other sponsor is Pro Wrestling Tees at Nice Game Podcast. Hit them up too, folks. We got Sean John shirts. We got Nice Game Podcast shirts. We got that stinky guy Bandito shirts. You can use that for toilet paper. And we're working on new designs, so be on the lookout for that. And Sean,
Johnny,
what's the promo code for collar and elbow?
Andy 10.
That's right.
Get 10% off your entire order.
That's right.
Crystal John says, hey. Oh, God.
What's up, Christopher?
Crystal.
Oh, Crystal.
Oh, my bad.
Don't mind me, guys. Just sharing. Y'all take it away.
That's my one. It's okay. Most can't pronounce my last name.
That's
It's
his
cool,
husband.
Andrew. Sorry, dude.
Matt, he's married to a dude.
I am not married to her, dude.
Yeah.
No, he's tough.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy, though.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Nice guy. Great guy. Kind of guy you want to bring over to the barbecue and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of guy that Bobby Green likes to take out
Kinda,
at the end of
the
the day.
kind of guy that you would have at Matt's Games and Collectibles.
That's
Okay.
right.
Good guys.
And when that guy
Perfect.
shows up, there'll be so much more.
So much more.
And that's
Much,
the kind
much
of guy that they all want to take on a date.
I hate you.
Go,
I hate you, Johnny.
go home and play Mario together.
Oh, Lord. This is going to be a good one.
Fight over Mario and Luigi.
I hate you, Johnny. I really do.
I'm about to drink this last one.
I live to be hated.
All right, Matt, we're here for you. So tell us about your shop, about yourself.
Well, my name is Matt Abbott, and I am 37, and I own the Match Games, Collectibles, and more, and much more, and so much more. It's in the Eastland Shopping Center, and we sell video games and Funko Pop and a lot of Legos, anything cool. I think anything that I kind of like, anything that I think is was neat, kind of went into the shop, and we do the best we can.
So you originally from Lexington?
I'm not. I'm from Somerset, born and raised. I actually tying in with the store. I started working for a guy named Jim. Some of you might know Game King. It's open in Corbin, and I started working for him. He had a store in Somerset at the time, so I started working there part time and worked there for about a year. And they needed a manager in the Corbin store, and at that point, whatever. Okay, I was like, I'll move to Corbin. I ain't never been there. Sounds cool, you know. So I moved to Corbin and worked out there.
There's nothing cool about Corbin.
There's not, but I didn't know it at the time. They got the world's first KFC though. It's pretty good too.
All right.
Just
I'll give
shout
them
out.
that.
Shout out, world's first KFC, yeah. But was there for a year, and admittedly, by that time I was asking to get out. Go back home or go somewhere else, whatever the deal was. And he had a position open up here, and I worked up here for him for a few years, and he decided to close some of his stores, focus on the one that he's got in Corbin, and I bought some inventory and opened up, and that's kind of how it got started. How I ended up in Lexington. Been here 7 years now, I think.
7 years.
Yeah,
Not bad.
but I haven't been open for 7 years, but lived here for 7 years, and my little sister lives up here, so that's really cool.
So how long
Little
have you
family.
had the store going?
A little over 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah, open.
That's not bad at all.
Open 3 months before the COVID shutdown.
How'd that go for you?
That was,
Was it rough?
That was a weird time. We'd only been open 3 months at the time. Like I had just started, and I didn't really know what to do. And we kind of went online, went on Facebook, started doing some of that stuff, trying to get people to
I mean, that's all you could do.
deliver. They'd come down, we'd give it to them, and looking back at it now, I guess. I don't know. Might have been. It seems like it was a little far, but like we had change gloves for every customer and keep the. You know what I mean? Like we were real legit about it because at that time, if you got COVID, you were good as dead.
That's
as far as I knew, so everybody was real careful. We made it through though, and earned some really cool customers through that. Some people still talk about that, and they think it was cool that the video game store was open.
Hey, man, there's a
delivering
lot-
or whatever I had to do.
And that you all made it through there is pretty awesome because there's a lot of businesses up and coming that closed down because of the COVID.
You're right.
There's several people lost their businesses, all their money they've invested.
Yeah, it was really close there for a while. I mean, right when I started, I didn't have basically all the money was gone. It's time to make money now. I didn't have any, so
Right.
we couldn't fall behind in the slightest. But like I say, honestly, really really cool customers would come down and support us, and that's kind of what's carried us to this day is having good customers. I think.
Man,
Hell yeah,
all the video games you play, you ain't been over there?
Yeah, I've been over there. It's came back. There for a while. It dropped off, and then all of a sudden it just boomed. The retro gaming came back, and even though they've tried with the retro pies and stuff, people want the cartridges. They want the real. They want the real deal.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. I'm not. The same people that would have come in and bought a cartridge before still are.
Right.
That hasn't seen very much difference at all, actually.
Even I
Right.
do.
Yeah. You gotta have the most people who play them just want the real thing for the collectible aspect of it, or just to have. I mean, they're really cool. Everybody collects something. Video games are.
And you can't beat the classics.
You really can, man.
So what's your number one original NES? What's your game?
I remember playing with my cousin. This might be a Super Nintendo game. It's bad that I can't remember in the game shop. But we played. I remember playing Ogre Battle for hours and hours and days. You could. The more time you went through, like a day and night cycle, you got, I don't know, a penny a day or something, and we would just sit there for hours hitting the button. We kept getting our pennies, so we end up rich 5 days later and stuff. We had some epic games of that, and Street Fighter. I've always really liked Street Fighter.
Those are all Super NES.
Yep.
But I just remember, man, opening that Nintendo on Christmas, man, that was gold mine.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't no respawn and continue. You just had to play, and you had to leave or something. You pause that bitch.
Oh,
And
leave it
you
on
could-
pause.
And no matter what, you couldn't save.
I remember Super Mario Bros. When it come out, it was fire.
Man,
It was.
I love Zelda's probably my number one game.
Nick
Hell
Hines
yeah.
They keep
said-
coming out, and they continue to be awesome to this day.
Nick Hines says, Matt's awesome, great show, great story. Matt gave my 10-year-old daughter Pokemon cards on her birthday. Won his family over.
Awesome.
I
Appreciate
love
that.
to hear that.
My-
That's awesome. Who's that?
Nick Hines.
AKA
Nick
Skullface Records.
All right,
Yeah,
awesome.
he runs
Thank you.
Skullface Records.
That's
Scott Drag.
I remember that. I don't
Yeah.
actually do that much. I remember who that was.
My son,
Happy
he's into
birthday.
Pokemon. He loves the Pokemon cards. That's what I spent most of my money on Christmas for is Pokemon cards.
Dude, everybody.
They
loves Pokemon
everyone
cards.
loves Pokemon.
5-year-olds and 50-year-olds.
And I don't
can't
even
keep
understand it. I have no I can't wrap my head around the whole concept of the Pokemon thing. But
I couldn't either.
Did you ever play Magic or anything? Any kind of card game like Magic the Gathering or anything like that? They're kind of similar. I will tell you that by far more people collect than they do play. Like maybe like at an 8-to-2 ratio.
Right.
Not most. Some of the people that come buy cards, and the cards are for them, not for somebody else. They don't have a clue how to play the game. They could care less. They're just collecting.
Oh yeah, and some of the cards are so outrageous. Like they go for crazy amounts of money.
I have seen in person. Most expensive Pokemon card I saw pulled was $250. It was a big fat Pikachu. Rainbow, actually, the big fat rainbow Pikachu. So
I remember when you look like a fat Pikachu.
Oh,
So I'm
no.
trying not to start. We're talking about the business first.
I am, but I just remember. I looked up there and I was like, man, I remember when you was like 378, 380.
About like looking at you now.
Right
you
now,
shaved
yeah,
your head
yeah.
and your beard.
But
be
you did. You look like a fat Pikachu.
Hey, Nice Game Podcast is actually tuned in. He said, I played with my cousin too. It is Kentucky. 3 men, maybe 1 continue.
Right. So yeah,
He said
and
he
I mean,
played with his cousin too.
and
Yeah, he played
That's
games
Andy.
with his cousin.
you had to buy books and shit to get through them, like to get cheat codes. You had to subscribe to magazines. And,
And you could not save.
there's probably there's a good amount of games we'll open, we'll get in, have cheat codes wrote down in them.
Yeah.
It's probably an
awesome.
everyday thing almost.
Yeah.
We still see cheat codes written in the books and stuff.
Well, they're not
we
even-
all did that.
They're not even cheat codes. They're just continue codes.
Yep.
It was a code.
Up,
you
down,
got
left,
to
right, A,
continue.
B, A, B.
Right? Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, 'cause-
that's the ultimate.
Because you
concept.
could not save the game. Back then, if you made it to level, you died, you had to restart that
They
son of
give
a bitch
you a
over.
continue code, so when you put that code in, you go back.
That's right. And you couldn't save it like you can nowadays.
Well,
You
you,
had to-
can't even die now. You just keep playing. Like
I know, right?
You just keep going, and like it doesn't take a lot of skill now. I mean, they play those. What is that? One where they just go and
I don't know. My son,
Chase
he's hooked on
everybody and-
Fortnite.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Fortnite, Call of
Fortnite.
Duty.
you're just like, man, it's just never ending. You just run around shooting people. Like,
Oh, we got Bobby Blade.
I've got tired of
it
those.
doesn't take a lot of skill. I
yeah.
mean, like
Bobby Blade said, I was just in Matt's store today. Bobby.
I was
Oh,
going to
Bobby
say,
comes
I
in
know
on.
Bobby Blade's got a ton of games.
Yes.
He's had a huge collection.
Yeah, Bobby comes in a lot. I see him once a week probably anyway.
Hell yeah.
He's very proud of his collection.
He's a good guy too. I like him.
He got some great.
He's one of the, there's certain people come in and I'm like, oh, here we go. But then he walks in, I'm like, okay, cool. I can relax. It's Bobby hanging out. So
Well, I mean, I'm sure you get
looks
some
a
wild
little
customers
questionable.
over there where you're located anyway.
That's a little question.
we
Bobby looks a little questionable.
Oh, man.
Sometimes Bobby Blade looks homeless.
Especially
He used to come to shows. Like, he used to come to wrestling shows and like, he's like, man, does this guy got a house? I mean,
he
you
does
just didn't
got that.
know. I mean, he had that look about him sometimes, and he'd have that shirt tied around his waist. And, well, man, he might be homeless. I know there was a couple times I went and bought him something to eat just because I felt bad for him.
He's a great guy, though.
Buddy Curran said bear.
Bear.
Yep. That's all
That
he
buddy,
said.
Buddy didn't buy me no beer the other day.
No, now, Buddy did take me to lunch the other day and bought my lunch. Took my car, got my car, changed the oil in it, rotated the tires, didn't charge me a dime.
Well,
But that some bitches owed me for years.
Bobby said, I look homeless right now.
no doubt.
He's not
Oh,
lying
he's-
about that.
He's in Al Bundy mode right now on the couch. Got the hand down his
What,
pants.
so
He's got that Taco Bell, too.
Oh yeah.
what's the most expensive item you got for sale right now that you can think of, or most valuable?
there's nothing big in right now.
Oh,
$300 or $400 probably. Sometimes we have some enormous games. I've had
Right.
thousands of dollar games.
What's the most requested?
If not an NES and Mario, just straight up Mario. So many people just want to come in and play Mario. I'd say it's probably Nintendo 64 games, Mario, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I would say those are probably what I get asked
I
about.
love
the
the
most.
Nintendo
They're just
64.
impossible to find. 64 is awesome.
Yes.
I've got all three of them.
They
Hell
are.
yeah.
We'll get them in and they'll be gone before it's like people know somehow. People are always asking about it, and I wish I could have 100 copies of it. Easy sell. That's a real popular one.
It
So
definitely would
what's
be.
your
good.
business hours?
We're open 12 to 8 Tuesday through Saturday, and then on Sunday we're open 12 to 6. And we just recently started closing on Mondays. We were open 7 days a week, and I really loved that. But with having employees and employee stuff go on, and me having to be there, and I had zero time really for anything. So I decided, you know what, let's just
Everybody needs a
push
day.
everything to the side. We'll close Monday off, and so we just started doing that, and that seems to be going okay so far. So
You should
12
take
days.
Mondays off. Most Chinese restaurants are off on Mondays. They don't
That's true.
serve either.
Is that true?
That's
Yeah.
fact.
Man,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
was gonna say they're
You can't
always
get
open.
Chinese food
That's my
on
Christmas
Monday, man.
Go-to is Chinese.
Not on Monday, it ain't. You'll starve to death.
Huh.
I done told you.
man, you ain't starving.
I don't eat Chinese
He
on
knows
Mondays.
what's open and what's closed. Yeah.
You would be the restaurant.
That's a fat joke, man.
You would be the
Yeah.
restaurant.
All right, I see where we're going with this.
I was just,
That's
you
that.
told me,
That's that.
you
So
told
much
me.
more shit right there.
Is that beer getting to him already?
Yeah,
told me.
I give him one of these Miller Lights, and he's done got fired up.
I'm ready now.
Andrew or Rob
Hey, this already a better show.
or Olagio. Sorry, Andrew. I just say Andrew. Andrew. Oh, I cannot pronounce your name.
Oh my god.
A
And
real
64
little guild.
GoldenEye with fathead mode
Yeah,
was awesome,
GoldenEye.
man.
Yeah, that was a
90s.
fun game.
Yeah.
That one gets asked about.
That was actually kind of one of the first multiplayer,
I was
games
hooked on
Yeah.
that
Oh,
game.
yeah. We'd have all 4 of the people playing.
Yeah,
at one time.
I was definitely hooked on that.
Then when those THQ wrestling game hit,
Yep.
oh man, it was on.
Especially No Mercy.
No Mercy, NWO versus
WCW.
WCW.
Oh,
That
my
was a
God.
fun one.
Man,
Those were
we
great
would play
games.
those all night because you could have 4 players and just go. I mean, you could just battle all night.
That's true. And those were fun games.
Why are
They
you
bring back
handcuffing him for,
memories.
Donnie?
What?
Why are you
Cheats.
handcuffing him?
Cheat.
Donnie's like,
So
oh,
if people don't know, but they've got me and Bear
Yep.
on the big screen here in a cage match. We're trying to put over the
Matt
match games, and they got the wrestling
and
on.
Sean's over here bringing it up about the handcuffs.
Just ask a question.
Well, he's handcuffed, and I'm hitting him in the head with a chair.
Good friend.
It's really good.
I-
yeah.
I mean-
you're a good friend.
And also,
And they're sitting right here.
Donnie's working
Did you-
smart.
You was my best man at my wedding.
Yeah, I couldn't remember this because you hit me in the head with a chair.
Yeah, but
Just
And
now I
that-
remember, now I'm getting pissed off.
He watched it like, oh, so that's what
Sorry,
happened.
I mean, if you think about it, you was an asshole back then.
So the Funko Pop started to decline a little, because I know at one time, man, they were just out of this world. But then they started coming off with these not named, different brand ones and these pins and all this stuff. And
Action figures now, they do.
right, that's what I'm saying. So as it kind of
It's
dropped a
somewhat-
little,
It's not what it was.
right.
But it's not. I still rarely turn away Funko Pops when they come in. I'm not usually super worried about selling them, no matter what they are. There's still a lot of collectors out there. A lot more than you would have thought. You'd think it'd be like the Beanie Baby thing by now. But it's hanging on pretty good. They do have a lot of different products, but Pops they keep pumping into that one, and that's one everybody's still after. So I welcome them. Yeah.
So you got any sales going on, or you got anything that you're really trying to push in the store right now?
Well, I tell you, we do have the best deal on candles in the world. That's part of that. So much more. Are you a Yankee Candle fan?
So much
Candles?
Candles, yeah.
Tell me.
I like candles.
What kind of?
I know you do. I see your dungeon. Yeah, this cat here's got a dungeon in his basement.
here we go.
It's a sex dungeon.
You like a Midnight Sands kind of guy?
Yes, that's him.
Smells good.
That's him, man.
Well, he needs to come to my store then, because we have Yankee Candles, and we sell. I think they're 20.9 ounces, the big ones, whatever the big ones are. They're $15 a piece, or 2 for $25, and they're $30 everywhere else. It's a really, really good deal that we've got on candles, and we sell a lot of candles, man. I can't lie.
I'm making sure my wife's not watching.
Yep.
Valentine's Day.
If my wife
it's
was watching,
particular,
she'd be
it was-
over there saying, "Hey, give Matt a ride back home and stop by there and grab a couple candles."
We do. We have candle. And anyway, the reason I bring that up is I don't do a lot of sales. Rarely ever. I'll do Black Friday. But I try to keep my prices super fair.
Awesome.
And so usually to do a sale would be non-profitable.
Right.
I guess I always I just try to keep
You don't
stuff
want
low.
to. You don't want to
I
be
don't
in
try make
business to
$1
break
million.
even. You got to make a little something.
Oh sure, yeah, and I try to make money to invest back and get more stuff in the store. But that's kind of where like I can't beat any of the big like chain stores on inventory. Like I'm never going to do that, right? And I can't ever out advertise them or any of that. But I can outprice them and out nice them. So that's what we try to do. Specifically on price, I try to. We even go like to their website sometimes, and we'll price it. Oh, there's $8. I'm gonna do $6.
Yeah, when we heard your prices were pretty fair. As a matter of fact, the person that was there before you, we've heard their prices was higher than yours, and you come in and kept your stuff low, and that's why you have the business that you have.
Right. Yeah.
People appreciate that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Lexington's a great town for small business. I think I get a lot of people. They try to go do business with me because I'm one of, if not, I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm the only one at the moment. Small game store. So I get a lot of support from that. And that's really cool, and that goes back to just having really really cool customers.
And the good thing about Lexington and is that people really support small businesses.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's
the
right.
community's really really good here.
Everybody will back you up, and that's what's great about Lexington. Period.
Yeah, I get a real, and I mean, I'm not from here, but I get a real hometown. We're rooting for you, and I hear it a lot. People call. I get tons of calls, and sometimes they're even asking for weird stuff, but I always get the comment, your small business, just wanted to check before I go to Walmart or Amazon or whatever. Right. And that's a really good feeling when people
Absolutely.
say that to you. It means a lot. Somebody's going to take time and focus on you and go your way before they go somewhere else. That's pretty cool.
That's one of the reasons why we wanted to get you on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You. Yeah, thank you. I love you guys. Ever since I met you a few months ago, you guys are.
Yeah, they said
I've had a lot of fun with y'all.
They said Enzo was over at your place doing a signing.
Yeah, we're selling video games, and I get a call, and hey, you want to have the rest of Enzo at your place? And
how you turn that down?
I was like, why not, man? I don't. Sure, and like I say, I'm not the biggest wrestling fan in the world. Used to be, with the Attitude Era and all that, but
it was a lot better then than.
That's the best era.
Well,
ever.
Yeah, and I was big into it back then. But met Enzo. Enzo was a cool guy. Everybody from the Nice Guy Andy podcast that was there was cool. The New South wrestling guy was there.
Yep, Anthony Presley.
Yeah, he was a cool guy, and the whole crew was pretty cool. So, y'all called me up, and I figured, sure, it'd be cool to come down and say hey.
I gotta say, we're having fun.
Yeah. Absolutely. I watched some of the old, before I came, I wanted to get ready, so I watched some of the old, I don't know how old they were, but just previous, videos that you guys had done. And I was under the impression you were the Bandito, like, every time. I guess it just happens to be the videos I watched.
That's
but
my
I thought
twin
you were
brother,
gonna,
trust me.
I thought you were going to, like, full in be the Bandito.
Yeah, but that's my
we
twin.
don't mess with Bandito. He comes in there, I'm gonna kick his ass.
That's right.
Nobody messes with Johnny while Donnie's here.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, he was.
That goes for Sean too. You pick on Johnny.
I ain't messing with Johnny.
I'm just
I've
telling
left
you.
him alone. We've been getting along here lately.
And I'll throw my sidekick Robin on you.
It's Tony sidekick one more time.
Boy, dude, you're the co-host.
Bears looked up.
We're supposed to be doing the show, for romancing.
I'm busy.
Is he on Tinder?
No.
He's romancing. He's messaging his boo, telling her, "Oh, the show's so good. Okay, it's so good, baby. How's work? Blah blah blah." Dude, she's working, man. She ain't got time to talk to you. She's making tips and stuff, man. This girl, she dances. She's up the street.
Anyway, we're talking about games, man.
I thought we was talking about dancing.
Talking about games.
Hey, you
dance.
also sell PS4 games too.
We do, yeah. We're
pieces.
primarily a retro store, but we keep PS4 and PS5. Not near as much as we do the older stuff, but it trickles in from time to time. Video games, something we don't turn it away, but we prefer the older systems and some of the weird oddities, Vectrexes, and weird systems you don't see a lot, and
That's
especially
right.
just the older, more collectible stuff we like. But we carry all of it. I've got NES all the way. Actually, I've got Atari. $2 Atari games all the way to, like you say, PS5 and Xbox, whatever
And
that is.
GameCube.
Yeah, GameCube. Yep, GameCube's a cool system.
He's got them all, Johnny.
Yep.
He said he's got them all.
They got all of them.
Hey, what's that say? Games, collectibles,
Yes.
and much more.
Yes, that's right.
Come on, man.
Look, here's how that happened. I was
That's
on
a
the-
big ass name for a
Listen,
store,
though,
dude.
listen, I was under duress. I was on the phone, and I don't remember what I was talking to him about. I was trying to get my numbers. It was when I was trying to get set up, and there's a billion different business license numbers and tax numbers, and I was on the phone with somebody important trying to get some kind of number, and they had to have the name of my store. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm still, figuring it out. And they were like, no, like, we need it right now. If you're going to get this number, like, we've got to have this name of your store. And so I was just like, well, it's Matt's Collectibles, Games and Collectibles. And more. We got, Matt's Games, Collectibles, and more. Because I was just trying to say what we had, and I didn't want to go with just Matt's Games, because we got a lot more. But
We got candles.
Exactly.
Yeah,
When you go walk
much
into GameStop
more.
and see a candle.
That's a fact.
Especially a affordably priced candle. Come on.
And also, y'all got the best prices too.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. We absolutely try to keep the prices as low as possible.
Now, if somebody's looking for a certain item and they come to you, will you try to find that for them?
Here's the thing. Typically not, and I'll tell you why. I get asked that 3, 4, 5 times a day, and I would love to just have this big, huge list of everything everybody's looking for, but honestly, I would lose track of it. I'd forget to call you back, and I don't want to tell you I'm gonna do it when I'm not. And the 5 times I do, like if you send me a message online and you say, hey, do you have so and so, and I message you back 4 or 5 days later and be like, hey, just got in what you were asking about. 75% of the time they've already bought one.
Yeah.
So that I would love to do that. It's just not something I can do.
Understandable.
We gotta go shit already.
Oh, man.
Damn, man. How you just gonna stop the show and go shit?
The co-host has just left the building.
Left the building.
I'm Matt. I apologize for my co-host. Robert's not doing a very good job.
Yeah, he left Batman out the drive.
Wardrobe change.
What did you? Is that a Def Leppard shirt?
No, man.
Freddy Krueger.
Yep,
Oh.
Freddy Krueger.
Got a Freddy Krueger Funko Pop.
Nice shirt, by the way, too, Bear.
I thought that was Def Leppard or some shit.
What's wrong with Def Leppard?
Nothing, I guess. Sounds like an STD, but nothing.
Pour some sugar on me.
You used to come out to that, didn't you?
That was Bobby.
You sure?
That was your entrance to read
No.
music.
That was his entrance music. Pour some sugar on me. And he wore these leopard tights.
That's right.
No,
Like a
that
gold
was,
dust
that
top
was
thing?
Bobby.
That was Bobby, man. What are you talking about?
Well, you and
Get me
Bobby
confused,
tagged there
Bobby.
for a little bit, man. Y'all's got the same size and tag. Why do you keep knocking these bottles over?
Because you keep putting them in the wrong place. Because you can't bend your fat ass over.
Look, motherfucker. I'm not going to keep picking up your
Look
trash.
here, we're talking about Matt's Games and
Yeah,
Collectibles.
we've got
guys.
games and collectibles.
Hey,
And a fight was about to break out.
remember who's hosting the show.
Yeah.
We don't need no shit out of
Keeping
you,
things under
Sean.
control.
And we ain't going to talk about Johnny's quote of the day yet.
Not yet, but it's coming. By the end of the show, you're going to
That's
hear this
right.
quote.
I've heard the quote of it. No, you don't want to do the quote.
Oh, I'm interested. Yeah.
God.
It's coming.
I'm
And
ready.
it might become a soundbite eventually.
No.
Oh, that's special territory, I guess.
It's definitely gonna be a sound at some point. We just
Hall-
gotta
Hall
get
of
Andy.
Fame.
We just gotta get Andy's approval.
Yep.
So before we pop off with that, we're gonna make sure Andy's on board.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, it is his show.
All right, Andrew O. What's the worst condition item that somebody's trying to bring in and sell you in the store?
There's so many. This is,
I know it's worth more than that.
oh, man. The best, I don't know.
That ain't roach shit. I promise.
Yeah, that's happened. There's
Hey, man, your
been
doctor
a
said
few
you-
different shit instances in the store. But with the item, I get people bring trash in all the time. I mean, I don't really blame them. Why not? Maybe he's gonna give me $5. Sometimes I buy a broke system. Whatever. And we pay something for those. But the best I ever got was a guy came in. Because, like I said, we buy Legos, and we do. That actually gets overlooked a lot. We do a ton of Legos.
It's
We
blew
have-
up. It's blew up.
we
again,
have-
man. I mean,
It's coming back.
yeah, bad.
Oh, yeah.
When I opened, I didn't have enough stuff to fill out the shelves. And I didn't have anything to put there, and so I just started taking some of my own Lego sets that I had and putting down there, and it kind of took off. So we started doing Legos.
When I was
and
in Target, I saw this big ass Optimus Prime, and it was bad as shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like $200, and I was like, for a Lego, like
That's not even bad.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not even
they
bad.
spend big money on them now, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Legos are most of the adult sets that come out are anywhere between $200 and $800 when they come out, and sometimes even more than that. So anyway, so Legos. Like I said, we take in Legos. So a couple days before this happened, my mom was actually down at the store. We're in the super early days, and we're sorting Lego because I like to sell the real Lego apart. I don't mess with the fake Lego at all. So I try to go through and get out all the hair, and I found nails, I found band-aids,
Oh God.
earrings and push pins and all kinds of stuff. You know, it's usually hair. Anyway, we go through and we clean it and we sort it. Got to try, go ahead and do that for you. So all my stuff's clean when you come in instead of just dumping it in a big bucket.
Johnny, you can read that comment.
Yeah.
That's probably when,
We got this dork called Diego. He said, I hope y'all took what I said to heart. Fear us, fear them, fear the Trinity.
what?
This is supposed to be a heel.
Exactly.
Who?
If you may
Never
have
heard
seen
of
him around town. He was the guy dressed like Elvis or Michael Jackson,
Yep.
moonwalking across New Circle.
And he talks like this.
Are you serious?
Nice candy.
What did he?
He said, I hope y'all took what I said yesterday.
What did he say?
He said he's going to kick all of our butts.
Oh, what's turn the moonwalk his
Yeah,
ass on
oh.
over?
That's right.
Come on, hey, Bob Barker
on
says.
over.
Down this street.
Bob Barker said, "Come on down."
Damn straight.
Diego, don't let 5 seconds of stupidity get you 5 months of intensive care. Is all I'm saying.
That's right.
Moonwalk your ass on over here.
It's been a
He
long
sees
time.
that
I
he
probably
sees
got
them think
one
they
in me.
strong.
Shit, you don't know. Matt's from Somerset Hill. Fuck you up.
Yeah. Man,
He
can
got a
fuck
piece
you
of
up,
the
brother.
I'm 6'4", like
He got a
260, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's not a small guy. He walked in, I thought he wrestled.
I know, right?
Shit, first thing I did say, "Hey, buddy, you want a beer?"
Yeah. He's like,
I always-
hell yeah.
When the big guy walks in the room, you just become their friend. That's the best thing to do.
That's right.
Unless you're Sean, you just instantly piss people off.
I mean, look. I mean, he's got that nanner goat on his chin.
Oh no, and dates that little boy.
Yeah,
What?
He ain't little.
Well, you know what I mean. Well, at one time when I first seen him, he was little.
I was 22 when I first met you.
Yeah, but the boy you're dating was little.
That was
then.
littler then.
Littler
Not
than.
dating any boy.
Okay,
That's my wife.
I'm
Her
sorry.
name
You know
is
what?
Crystal.
You know what? I apologize.
You're
Thank
back
you,
with
Doc.
Crystal. I thought you had a different one last time.
What happened to?
What?
It's
Oh.
dude. He goes back and forth. I
All
don't
right.
know, man.
Fill us in, Johnny. Fill us in, Johnny.
I'm
Yeah.
not. You know
I'm coming
what?
here, Johnny.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about
Let's
Matt.
talk about
We're talking
Matt.
about the game.
Yep.
Let's not get Sean because Sean's
should
this
come back
close.
to that, though.
Sean's this close to quitting because he done told Andy
No, I'm not.
that we pick on him and he gets upset about it.
You guys are good.
What the heck is this? Now he
I'm
says
gonna play.
2K23, AKW 2K23, and make your characters and make my guys Trinity with y'all's characters' butts.
That's
Oh,
about
okay.
the only way it'll ever happen, brother.
And hey, and if you do that, you better still apologize, bitch.
That's right.
Yeah,
Or Matt's gonna kick your ass.
I'm
I'm just saying, man.
New Trinity.
Exactly. Who is Trinity?
It's
Three of them
a,
now?
it's
Yeah,
a faction
three of
from some company in Indiana.
Doomsday Pro Wrestling.
Doomsday. Thank you, John.
And they got Simply Rick. That's the simple truth with Simply Rick. That's what he likes to say.
Well,
It's a shitty catchphrase.
I love it when tough guys type on the.
yeah, you know, them keyboard killers.
Matt ain't gonna do jack.
Uh-oh. Now,
Oh, now he calling you out, Matt.
Man, you-
I mean, do you see his man Diego?
A wrestler from
I don't know who he is,
yeah,
man.
Diego Ramirez.
Diego.
He's that Elvis impersonator.
Diego Miguel Ramirez. That's the guy. He called last night. I don't know what his real name is, but he.
Cameron Jones.
Don't give out his real name.
Yeah, give it out. His address.
Jones
phone number.
who?
Yeah. I don't know why you protecting him.
Diego is
I'm not
Jones?
protecting him. I'm trying
Yes.
to protect the podcast.
That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would see him. He was the guy dressed like Elvis walking around town, or the guy
Moonwalking.
dressed like Michael Jackson too. I've actually seen him moonwalk across.
Like for
New
work?
You like out Wimburn?
What's he doing it for, though? Like for work?
I
don't know
remember
what the hell
Michael
he's doing it
Jackson
for.
used to hang out in Wimburn, but I don't know.
Like an actual just weird.
May have been about wind burning. Yeah, that's where I had to go pick him up.
He's one of
You
those
picked him
guys
up?
that push some
We had
shopping
to take
carts
him to
around
Scott
Eastland.
Diamond's birthday bash.
Oh, he had to pick him
With
up.
us.
There he goes, Johnny.
Johnny-
Yep.
Johnny knows.
Yep.
Johnny picked me out and made me pick him up.
Johnny, what'd he do?
Hey, he picked him up and
Johnny.
took him on a date.
All right, asshole.
And the bad part about was that Diego decided to whisper the whole time.
Johnny?
Johnny, you were supposed to take that to the grave, man.
supposed to tell Wow, I didn't think that was coming.
Johnny's a damn lie, what he is.
Oh, Sean's so mad. He's like,
I
man,
ain't
Johnny,
mad.
man, you've been doing this show for years, man.
It's over.
And now all of a sudden these guys show up and you just cut me out.
Nah, Johnny's too much of a kiss ass.
Hey, Johnny's a heel, man.
He's a dick, what he is.
I do want to see a match.
Johnny's a heel,
I'm
bro.
calling it right now. Boxing match.
Nope,
Johnny
Yes.
versus Sean.
I would love to see that.
Sean, are you
Ain't-
game?
I ain't
Dude, if we could find a ring, would
I
you
know.
box Johnny?
getting into it, guys.
You wouldn't box
Johnny,
Johnny?
would you accept
I'm
the
not a
challenge?
violent
I would
person.
accept the
You don't have
challenge.
to be violent. It's a box.
I'm a heel.
Boxing match.
He accepts the challenge.
It's just a boxing match.
You need like a real big glove.
Yeah, we'll
I
get the
ain't
big
done
one.
Dude, we can get the
All right.
great, big, huge gloves.
Pillow
punchers.
fight.
Yeah.
Pillow fight.
Pillow.
Pillow fight.
Goddamn. Motherfucker. Pillow fight. Look how young Casey Chaos
I
was.
know, right? Oh, let me find it again.
God, he's a little baby.
Oh, look at that.
That's when he used to wear that old grunge shit.
Oh, look, Scott Storm and Donnie Green.
And Bear.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's
I don't
a
remember
old
this
guy.
one.
I
And,
don't remember that.
and some guy named
I mean, you're on team.
Huh?
Me and you tagging.
Oh, there's.
No,
Oh,
it's,
that's good.
you
Nah,
and
it's you and Bobby.
Oh, it is.
Fuck.
It looks like you.
It don't look like me. As soon as I seen fucking him turn sideways, look at him. That's when you and Bobby was fucking like 350 on the hoof.
y'all don't know. We're watching.
Goddamn, there goes Bear again. Got shit again. Damn, dude.
Diego.
You got to go out in the hallway to text her.
Diego.
They're a dick bitch.
Diego said, "Y'all keep laughing at me. You show up. Kirkpatrick ain't gonna protect you. None of you. Listen here, Diego.
Okay, Diego.
I got $20 that Matt could take you. I mean,
Without
compared to Matt,
breaking
oh
the
here
sweat.
he got
I probably
muscles.
could.
Yeah.
Without breaking the sweat.
Yeah,
Like, this is a really old match, and I have no clue. I don't remember it at all.
It's air conditioned.
and it features Scott
No,
Storm too.
that building was not air conditioned.
Well, I see the fan going.
Yeah, there's a fan. That's
Yeah, but
it.
there's no air conditioning.
That building was hot as fucking piss.
Barely moving.
And
Referee.
Scott Storm is inside
Hey,
this
brother, I
match.
promise you, it felt like hell in that building.
And Scott Storm be inside of it too. Anthony Preston.
That's when Bear and Bobby was doing that Wet Dreams thing, I think.
Oh.
I believe it.
See how much bigger Bear was then?
Yep.
So that's Barry right there.
That's Bear. That's this guy sitting here beside me. This little
Yep.
bitty skinny fella that looks like he's gonna fall down.
And next to him is Donnie Green's brother Bobby,
I don't
the
get
one
how-
side the
I
bandana.
don't get how Bobby lost all that weight, but his head still looks
And the
same.
shiny one down here?
That's Jim Chadwick.
That's Jim
Yep.
Chadwick.
That's the man that inspired my hat, my
That
sparkly
inspires
jacket.
Shawnee's look. I mean, it does. I'm not making no.
Yeah.
smart-ass comment.
So are me and Scott Storm tagging?
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even know that
Where
y'all
the
tagged.
fuck did this come from?
I don't know. I've seen
Dude,
it.
I swear to
This
God,
is
I
some
don't.
unseen footage
Like,
right now.
I really don't remember this match.
And I as soon as I saw Scott Storm and
Well,
Donnie
I'm just
Green-
trying to figure out
Maybe
why
you
me
did.
and Bobby's not tagging and me and Scott Storm's tagging.
You and Bobby had a feud.
Exactly.
Obviously, we
He
did.
went behind your back, man.
Oh, there's Scott.
Yep, there's Scott Storm coming out the door.
That's when Scott Storm was a 225, if that.
And this first time I've seen that Barry's not
He's
teaming
only
up with you.
225 standing on 1 foot now.
Oh yeah, Scott Storm needs a forklift now.
And next will be Donnie Green.
He
coming out
cracks
that
me
door.
up. Scott Storm, I love him to death. He cracks me up. He'll just had this workout, and all he ever does is post pictures of his big
him
fat
sitting
ass
in the
laying in
chair.
that fucking jet massager. Motherfucker getting water
Great
jet.
workout.
Yeah, he's getting water jet massage. Just had a
And
workout. You lying
just had a-
motherfucker.
Just had a workout. Hashtag
Your ass
got
went.
myself a workout.
His ass went and stood the back at Planet Fitness and watched all the chicks on the fucking Stairmasters there. and fucking then went to the
Got a
water
big
jet.
sweat going on with
Yeah.
Man, I have no idea.
Diego's got
When
a
it's-
new jacket. Well,
Well. Fancy, man.
Stealing your look, Johnny.
Guarantee it.
I don't.
I can't believe this. That,
Like, I really don't remember this match at all. But, I mean, there it is.
because normally you were tagging with Bear.
I was tagging with Bobby.
Yep, Bobby. And
But I don't, like, I really have no clue. Obviously, me and Bobby fell out because, I mean, we're wearing the same outfits.
yep. And
Big feud.
Well, that's pretty wild.
yeah, this is pretty wild.
I didn't know
'cause
this.
When is this?
Brother, this was back in probably 98, 99. Yeah.
Yeah,
See.
need one of those remotes.
Anywhere from 96 to 98 is when
Thanks,
this was.
sir. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, no problem.
I asked Johnny to do it, and he just.
I got you back, man.
Oh, because I was getting on to the message of Diego.
SRW.
Yeah,
SRW.
SRW. That was South or Salt River Wrestling
Okay.
down in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Wow.
This is old school right here. And you have no recollection of ever teaming up with Scott Storm.
Well, I mean, I've tagged with Scott before, but I don't remember this at all. Because back then, Scott and his brother was tagging. So, I don't know. Maybe, shit, I don't remember any of this at all. So, anything I see is going to be new to me.
Yes. Hey, that's what it's all about, though. When you can't remember something, you end up seeing it right there, plain as day. Sorry, Diego. I didn't see the picture that you're talking about on Nice Game Podcast Messenger.
Damn, dude.
What?
Where you been?
Man, don't worry about where I've been.
He's been gone for 30 hours.
30
Supposed to be
hours.
the co-host, Bear. Can't you just up and leave, baby?
He's gone for a long time.
We didn't
He
know what
said,
to
don't
do.
ask questions. Just leave it to him.
We were just sitting here waiting. We didn't know.
Yeah, Matt.
You know what to
Matt,
do?
you just left your guest.
Listen to me.
Yeah, I was.
The
I was
guest
waiting on you to come back.
Well, I
actually.
mean,
He's got more shit he wants to talk to you about, and then you just get up and leave because you got poop.
well, I mean,
there's no co-host.
sometimes you're prairie dog.
Yeah, so sometimes the co-host got to be here.
Dude, do
for
you
him.
remember this match at all?
No.
Like, I have no recollection of it.
You and
whatsoever.
Scott are tagging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against you and Bobby. Now, how does that make sense?
Maybe this didn't happen.
I don't think it really did.
Is it going to?
I love
This
that.
is
I love that.
No, because you know why?
I love
Because
this shit. It's another world.
And no
you
one's
take
touched.
forever to get in the fucking ring.
Why?
Because you
Getting
fucking
heat.
can't shut the fuck up.
I was getting heat.
Barry was on the mic just talking shit the whole time.
The whole time. That's what he does. Just talk shit.
So this match was never a match at all. It's just y'all inside the
It's just
ring,
y'all
and
getting
he's
heat.
just getting heat.
I honestly, I don't ever remember wrestling against Scott. Like,
I
I
did.
remember being on the show. Like, I don't remember.
I
us
remember
wrestling.
really. I wrestled Scott.
I mean, we did a
few
lot of
times.
shows together. I just don't remember actually wrestling
It'll be
against
a
Scott.
2-part match.
I remember me and Bobby took the straps off of Scott and his brother down here. Him and his brother had the straps, and we
Does the
took them.
referee got a mullet?
Yep.
That's when he said 98, 99. I was literally thinking this was like 1984.
It's anywhere from 96 to 99.
Yep.
Look at that rep's hair, though.
Oh no,
Hey,
This is
you
Kentucky
don't
show.
even know.
Mullet
Hey,
never
trust
left-
me.
mullet
Trust me,
left
friend.
about
You
10
talking
years
about
after
down there in the
Billy
bottom
Ray
of
saw it.
Lawrenceburg? Brother. That's down on the river.
Yeah, hey, it's a dangerous place right there where we were.
That's down on the river.
People wore mullets there till 2012.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you look out in the crowd, there ain't 4 teeth. There ain't 4 teeth out in the whole crowd.
And easy to get the crowd pissed off when you point it out.
I'll tell you a question I got, Matt, is how do you do your pricing? Like, is there, because I've always wondered, like, where do you guys get, like, is there a guide or is there because I know, like, some dudes use Macari, some, different outlets, eBay and stuff, or you just kind of, is there a certain platform that people use?
I do it all myself, and I use everything. We don't have like a computer system.
Right.
Like I say, on newer games that GameStop carries, we see what they sell them for, and
Yeah.
we sell them lower. If it's stuff that I can't easily look up like that, we usually go by eBay. because my pitch is always to someone, would you rather pay the exact same amount and have to wait a couple days and get it from who knows, where, or would you rather buy, the copy you got right here? Same
Right
money.
here, yeah.
You can say it's the same money, so that I try to do that if possible.
Right.
But everything that comes through, like all our games get priced differently.
Right.
Even if it's like Mario, we have 5 copies of Mario. Those 5 games might have different prices depending on their condition.
And I mean, honestly, with the small business, it comes down to integrity and, not really trying to just like you said, overprice people. Because I know some of the other stores in town, they're way overpriced. And you go in there and if you know about it a little bit, you know what it should a roundabout be, and then you look and it's $40 more, and you're just like, man, that's
I have heard and seen some of that too. I've had people come in and mention that I have certain video game systems. I don't remember what it was, but apparently I had some system that was exactly half as much as another stores in town.
Right.
So like you could buy, and it was like a $150, $160 system. It wasn't something super cheap, and they were basically doubling the price on it.
Yeah.
And people buy where they buy. I don't. I wish you'd come by for me. You'd save a little money, but
yeah, I mean,
people go where they go.
Hey,
I don't want to trash anybody, but
right.
I do have better prices than most of them.
That's right.
Just because I can keep a real low overhead, and as soon as I get something in, I'm happy. It can be a $500 item. If I can make $50 on it in a half hour, that's fine, cool. Let's do that. It's $50 we didn't have. So I try not to hold stuff for long either. I try to flip it quick, and that goes along with the pricing. The lower you keep it, the quicker it sells.
Right. And I mean, that's that's the thing. I'm into a lot of the games, and I was into the collectibles for a while. Still got a lot of stuff in store. I probably could at least run a booth. You know what I'm saying? I've got enough stuff. And one time, my son, he was really into it, and there's a place, I'm not gonna call them out, but I just grabbed like 7 items, and I just wanted to go up there and see where the guy was at, and I knew kind of what the prices were, of the things I had, and I probably took about it was probably worth around $800. So I just went in there and because I didn't really want to sell it, and I asked him, what he would give me for it, and the guy was like, "Well, I'll give you $200," and I was like, "Okay, well, all right, nice meeting you." And I've never been back, because you just. Like you said, if you treat people right and do right by them, you'll get repeat customers, you'll get more business, and
I've seen that, and it's really cool to see. I actually have people that come in and say, a Game Exchange told me to come down here because you may have so and so, and I don't think I know anybody that works down there.
Game Exchange is a good place.
But it's really cool that they're like, and I assume it's because the people want something that they don't have, and they send them down to me, and I think it's cool for another game store in town to
I also like that too
help out here and there.
Because Game Exchange also sells for low prices.
Yeah, I don't mind. Game Exchange is I don't want to say too much. They're a decent used game store for like a chain store. Now, sometimes, everybody has exceptions, and that happens, and I think a lot of that happens when you have like the whole computer system that keeps the prices. I think, you print that stuff off, and sometimes it's been a while since it's been updated.
Yep.
So the price is crazy, and people see that and run with it. And but as far as a chain store goes, I don't mind them. And like I say, not knowing a soul who works there, I have a lot of people that come in and say, "You have so and so Game Exchange sent me."
Well, that's awesome because that shows that Game Exchange knows who you are, and they're like, well, if we didn't got it, go to Matt's Games and Collectibles and much more.
Right, and that's my whole thing is the Game Exchange or the GameStop in town or whatever. They're all going to make their money no matter what I do, right? If I quadrupled my sales, they're not going to see any different. Like in money, I don't really see us in that directive competition. And I don't. Maybe that's naive, but I don't have a lot of new stuff, so I'm not really competing with GameStop. My Funko Pops I start at $8 a piece. Most places are 10 or 12. And I start mine at $8 a piece, and if you buy 3, you get a fourth one half off. So, I do a lot of stuff like that, and I think, that's what, at the end of the day, keeps people coming back.
Exactly.
right, repeat customers. I mean, that's always going to sell more than you make that one-time money, and then somebody gets home and is like, man, I got screwed over. I'm not going back.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we stand behind all our stuff. It all has a 30-day warranty on it. And if you bring in something that's that we just had a Dreamcast returned earlier today. I guess it's probably not great to announce, but I had one returned earlier today. One of the controller ports didn't work on it, so I didn't have another one to replace them. So they got store credit and got something else and everything. But I always make sure to do that. I make sure I'm not selling people broken stuff. It happens, but I try to
it's all
make
vintage.
sure
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
bad, when people have to drive back down. And I know it's a super hassle. I don't want to deal with that, So I try to take that out of it as much as I can,
That's the way you do it. And they know that they can rely on you too.
So, what about this boxing match? Is it going to happen? Or, Johnny has accepted the challenge. Sean? Shit.
You got the height, you got the reach.
Sean.
You are the larger guy.
And the baby face.
We'll put a prize on it. What's the prize need to be?
$50 Match Games Collectibles and More gift card.
Oh, there you go, right there. Look
There
at
you
that.
go.
Johnny stepping
On
on
the line.
Shoot the
That's
promo
right.
on it, Johnny.
$50 gift card. right there.
Johns.
I ain't doing
Listen here, buddy. You talk about you got the bigger reach. You talk about you got the bigger arms. Well, let me tell you something. Do you got 2 arms? Because every man with 2 hands got a fighting chance to knock a man out.
Do you have 2 arms?
Johnny said ain't nothing for him to whoop a man's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying.
That's right.
Are you willing to put your woman on the line?
He just cut a promo on you. You ain't got nothing?
I let my actions speak for me.
Oh, okay. His actions.
When he knocks your ass
His
out, he said.
action.
That's like a turd in the
That's what he
punch
said.
bowl.
If he can knock my ass out.
Oh. We got the
How fast
hallway.
you think this fight's going to be over?
How many
It's
rounds?
good.
How many rounds?
It's not even going to last more than 1 round.
Oh.
1 round.
It's just going to be 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
You hit him, he hits the floor, or what?
Ding, ding.
I'm just saying. Don't underestimate me.
Man.
'Cause it's the quiet ones.
You better hope you win, because you've ran that mouth a lot now, man. If you lose,
Man, there's a $50
bad
gift
news
card
for you.
on the line.
Yeah, he's gonna. Match
Hey,
Games
don't
gift money
let
right in
me
your face.
don't let me fool that I let my ass get beat during those videos. Cause
Don't
let
have
me
it
tell
like
you,
that.
His
I
ass
felt
beat
a
by
slap by
Bandito.
him. Hey, Bandito's a cheap shot artist,
You still get your ass beat by him.
but he
Can't
cheap
even
shots
fight-
me.
You don't even fight back.
Cause he cheap shots me. He hits me inside the dick
Man, that's
first.
his brother. He can't just beat his brother up.
That's
His mama
true.
get mad.
You
Yeah.
beat the shit out of Bobby.
Right, his brother.
And then my brother's my
You
cousin.
beat the shit out of Bear before.
Oh, Al.
Give me
Al,
Al.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, but Al is. We don't really know if Al is really his
He
brother.
might be adopted. He could be adopted.
I mean, I'm
Don't
just
count.
saying.
And you both you both have beat the shit out of Chucky before.
Well,
Chucky's smooth.
Chucky's got a very beatable face.
Yeah, if I seen Chuck tonight, I'd probably punch him.
Hey, y'all did jump him that night after the show.
We
As soon as
told
y'all
him-
walked out that door,
told him he
y'all
was
told
getting
him.
it.
Andrew Dubrowski.
I wish that we got that on camera because as soon as he walked out the door, he's like, "Oh hell no, y'all gonna jump me now?" He just gave into it. Let y'all beat the hell
I
out.
thought
of him.
Sean was going to whoop your ass that night. He was mad about that butt stuff.
Well, he was upset over
That
it.
it didn't go his way, or that it happened at all.
Well, that Johnny witnessed it and then told it on camera.
And then Bobby Green after said, "I don't kiss and tell. I don't show and tell." Leaves ass.
You said you saw it, though.
Yeah.
And he liked it.
Whatever. Why
Bobby
y'all-
Green said it too.
Nah, but you said it, that you saw it and he liked it.
That's true.
Okay.
I saw it. I was a witness.
Why you
said
lying,
so.
Johnny?
Bobby Green made me promise to always make sure that I tell that story.
You a lie, Johnny.
So
Sean's so mad right now he can't see.
Yeah, I'm making sure to stay leaned back.
Sean,
He's
you gotta
like
come
he's
over
gonna
and
go
get
across the
Sean,
table
you
at
want
him.
the
Come on, man. You
Sean,
got
do you want
Sean.
the
Get
mic?
over here, man.
Come over and get
You
your
guys are
shine.
hosting the show.
Come get your shine, man. Don't let
So-
me like that.
yeah,
You guys are hosting the show.
Okay, so you're upset. So you're going to have a talk with Andy again.
I'm not upset. I never had a talk with him.
You told him that you didn't like when we come on because we fuck with you.
I never said that.
That's what he said you said. You said that we pick on you. We're just fucking with you. We like you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they didn't
And
like
we didn't
you,
give you shit, that means we didn't like you.
Come over, Donnie. Show
yeah,
you.
and
Come
it'd
here,
be-
man. Let me hug you.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, you hug me.
I don't
Barry,
want to
Barry said that
Come
he'll
on.
give you a hug.
I don't want to.
Come on. Put your arms around my neck.
No.
Come on, just like being in mama's arms.
Put your hand in my pocket.
Come on.
Put your head on his breast, man. Come on.
Fuck it, dude. Al Bundy me. Come on, Al Bundy me.
No.
Come on.
Al Bundy.
You'll love it.
No, I won't.
It'll be just like what you're getting at home.
But I'm surprised by this match that we're seeing on this TV because I don't remember.
Actually, I've
You
been
wouldn't
watching
remember
this,
that. None
and
of us
this has
remember.
actually been a good match so far.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And y'all don't remember either.
I don't either, but we did that spot where I had you in the full Nelson. You put your feet up on the ropes to break it,
You let me go.
and I let you go. And you just bumped. That was a great spot.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
An old man.
Of course,
man.
Scott's getting his ass. Scott was always getting his
Why
ass.
you always make Scott take the heat?
What do you mean? Because he's weak, man. Look at him getting beat up. When I was in there, I didn't get beat up. I was kicking y'all's ass.
I was teaming with Bobby, man.
And then Scott gets in there and he starts getting beat up. Look, bam.
That was a nice back body drop.
I've never
But
seen
hold on,
it.
just to be, this is Bear that would just
No.
flipped him over, right?
No.
That's
Bobby.
Bobby.
I keep losing track of
That's
people.
Bear
This
getting into the
Bear is getting in now. That's him.
Okay, with the white.
See how much weight he's lost? He got that heave.
Boom.
That was a nice double team.
He never felt a thing.
And look at that.
Oh,
Bear
got
dropped
the
down
flat
and does
ass.
the
Yeah,
whatever.
guns.
See, Bear had the cobras
That's
way
enough.
back then. Look, he's gonna kick. Clothesline.
He tried to
Oh,
get
he's
the
dead.
win. Barry said, nope, back down to the match you go.
I'm over here just wanting to be tagged in so I can end this match.
You're just saying, come on,
Because
dude,
we're
are you
going
going to tag
drinking.
in?
Who wins?
Because we're
I'm
going.
You
sure
don't
I do.
remember. They don't.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm
Donnie
trying to
got-
test them. I really don't think they do. Though.
I
I'm
promise
sure I
you,
win.
Donnie,
Y'all really-
Donnie's pinning me.
I really don't know, dude.
I was gonna say, I believe me.
You got in, now you're back on the apron again because the
It's
referee
kinda
made
fun
you
to watch.
get it back out.
He's going to pin somebody.
And Bobby
Bobby's
did
got
that.
the win.
Okay, Bear just got out.
Yeah.
Bobby's.
That's his cousin, Bobby.
Bobby's yelling right there.
I'm pissed because I got tagged and they took me out of the ring.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, got it. So you guys are both out of the ring.
Yeah.
Yep, he threw out Scott down. I mean, Scott.
Now look at
scored.
this shit. He's playing pool.
playing
Look
pool.
at that.
That was a
Okay, that was a good spot.
Where'd that? And he's gonna do it's good.
Okay, Andrew O said, in reference to Chris Farley,
Oh,
brothers don't
man.
shake hands.
Oh,
brothers
let's not
have
even
to
talk
hug."
to that guy.
That's true.
Oh, no, this is the okay guy. That's not the.
Yeah, this is the okay
Oh,
guy.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll think of
Yeah,
it.
He's at
Donnie
Brother's
tried to
Club.
hug him. Sean won't give Donnie a hug. Come give him a hug, Sean.
I'll do it later.
well, later nobody cares about.
Andrew,
we're all
Andrew
live.
wants you to
Sorry,
hug
but
me.
now's the time.
Come
got
here,
me a
hug my
hug.
neck.
Come over and
to
give
that table.
hug his neck.
Dude, I'm not gonna touch. I just want you to hug my neck.
He promised he would not put you through a tape.
Come on, dude. I'll breathe on your neck.
He'll whisper in your ear.
I'm good on that.
No, you ain't. You like it.
No, I'm good.
Come on, man. We don't.
Hey, I got to tell you, Matt, if you want to see great
Johnny.
wrestling,
Johnny, does he like it?
what? Let's just say maybe.
Yeah, I hate you guys.
Hey, Matt, if you want to see great
I don't
wrestling
really hate it.
and you
I hate you.
and you love wrestling,
Oh,
go to
it's got him
local wrestling.
staggering.
Trust me.
I've been to a. I've actually.
shit!
Not many.
Damn, I
They
never
just
seen
got a
somebody's
big
body
hole
slam
in
sex.
Bigger slam than Hogan on
I got a buddy or two that actually like wrestle or they did,
Oh,
and they were involved.
Nice.
with it.
there. Why'd you have to do that?
So I wouldn't watch it every time or two. It's fine.
Nice. Hey, I'll tell you what. You go to a local show, you just might have that spark to love wrestling again. Especially if you see guys like Marty Clay or AJ Alexander.
I don't know who Mark
They all
is.
get the old school.
Yeah, I used to like, and honestly, I probably liked. I like the wrestling, but I like the when the puppies, the puppies
Yeah.
pop out, man. That was,
Everybody loves
We
the
all
dog.
love
you know,
puppies.
that was
All
good.
love
And,
puppies.
and
Oh.
I wish I was Jerry the King that
Oh,
back
wow.
then,
We
seeing
all
those
love
puppies all the
mean to
time.
each other. I
mean-
I knew they were.
Bear.
I kind of thought they really hated each other sometimes.
Oh.
They could really dig into each
Yep.
other, And I was like,
Puppies ain't as good as beer, but it's close.
That's right. Just like-
Johnny, you
just
giving
like-
him up, ain't you?
Just
Oh,
like
my God.
pussy
Whoa!
is the best thing to have.
Hold on.
I didn't think I could say
Before
that.
you finish, no, you can't. Before you go on, we're gonna start back over. Now we are gonna do Johnny's quote of the day.
Oh, man.
We ready for it. We ready for it.
No, we ain't.
Johnny was starting to do it.
Pussy is what you love to eat. But if it's stinky, stay away from that, sir. Go for the beer.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Hey, look, I got reprimanded for some shit.
I told my mom and sister to watch it.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I told them, I said, you should watch it. I think it's on
To Matt's
Facebook.
mom and sister,
We are sorry.
Well,
He's,
I'm never allowed back.
yeah, there went Thanksgiving.
And Christmas.
Mom's grounded. He's gonna go home. And Mom's like, you're
My
grounded.
God, Johnny, where'd you come up with
Mom,
that?
I'm over. I don't care. You're grounded.
It just happened. Before the show came on.
God.
Hey, my little nephew's listening. He's 3.
Oh, man.
Shout out Case Henry. Love you, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
And sorry for what I just said.
man.
He didn't see that part.
Okay.
I
Oh,
guarantee-
thank goodness.
No, because his mom was going covering his ears.
Earmuffs.
Oh,
The
God.
children had to leave the bedroom.
Bedroom.
Johnny's on one, man.
He's all pumped up about whooping Sean's ass.
Damn. Holy shit.
John, he's gonna whoop your ass.
I think he's excited for that $50 gift card.
Yeah, he wants that gift card.
I know.
I've shopped at
I think
you shop
he's
before.
dreaming of what he might get for $50.
I mean, there's a lot of great stuff inside your store.
Collectibles
agree.
and much, much more.
But so much more.
They got Yankee
Exactly.
candles.
Exactly.
2
I mean,
for
look at
25.
how big this name is.
Yes, the big ones.
The big ones, 2 for $25. Yankee candles. And everybody loves candles.
Yeah.
And if you have a sex dungeon, like the bear,
Yeah.
then you're
Midnight
good to
Santa.
go.
I mean, the cat's out bag. The bear has a sex dungeon.
Oh, dude, you don't even have a clue.
Oh, man.
You ought to see this place down there, dude. It's something.
Jim Brown
It's a
goes,
bedroom,
wow.
Man, it's a sex dungeon. It's very low lit. You got Viking helmets and chains and shit. You got a swing. Nobody has that shit just in their bedroom.
Like a wall of weapons. And
Oh, man.
Basically.
It's all fabricated.
No, man. You have lightsabers, and they're like, I guess they vibrate.
And I don't know.
I mean,
I've never
there
been
are
to this store.
I
vibrators
went
that do
down there
that.
the other day. There was 4 Hustler bags sitting
you think
like
it was all lubricated?
all of them, laying on the floor.
Oh God.
And his girlfriend walking around with a big old smile on her face. Looked like the fucking Joker.
Andrew O goes, that much more in reference to the red curtain that you're not supposed to go in. LOL.
Oh no, that's not at my place.
Oh,
B-E-A-R.
Let's just flip that around now. What are we talking about
Oh,
here?
he goes, that was a
And the
movie
much
store
more.
joke. My bad.
Well, Andrew's on it.
We used to have one of those at the mall in Somerset. I remember the show-off shirts, maybe.
Oh, good
It had
Lord.
a
Red
special in the
curtain,
back
can't go
section.
behind.
I don't know. I really, to this day, I don't know what they had back there. Probably just like marijuana, like they did a lot of like the blue light, type stuff.
Black light.
Black light, yeah.
I don't
Blue
know
light,
about
I don't
that.
know.
But
I don't know. I stayed
Any
away
of that
from
bad
them shops.
imagery, we couldn't have that.
I stayed away from them kind of shops.
Bullshit.
What?
When I was a kid, this place was cool because you had to be 18,
Yeah.
so it was cool.
Anywhere I had a certain uncle we wasn't allowed to go around.
He worked there.
He worked there.
yeah.
We wasn't allowed to go around him. We couldn't sit in his lap or we couldn't do nothing.
Because you knew about the red curtain. You knew what happened behind it.
I'm just saying, we had that one uncle.
Yep.
You
well,
did too? You had one too?
Johnny put his hands up.
Crazy.
Well, I
Tell
had
the
one
story.
too.
Tell the story.
I think everybody.
I
had
got
one.
crazy. I had.
All right.
Well,
I didn't crack the
God
seal.
damn.
I wasn't
Hold on.
even born during that time.
I'm gonna have to go crack the seal too.
I'm just saying.
Lord.
Everyone has that one uncle.
Oh, and in his case, he's got two. Sean gets so mad at us,
I'm not
as
mad.
you can
I'm
tell.
not mad.
He told Andy. He hates
never
him.
told
I've been, man, there's been points where I've been kind of uncomfortable sitting over here because I'm like, dude, this guy's going to jump up and beat this
No.
shit. Like, I know, maybe he's joking and playing.
You guys are just
I don't know if you know that, but Andy invited us to be like part of the show permanently.
I know, I've heard.
Yeah.
Like he really and I know you're disappointed.
I'm actually.
I can tell you're
It
disappointed.
released the pressure from me having to.
But you know what? I'm gonna hug you every time I'm
No,
on.
you're not.
Yes, I am.
I am not going to hug you.
He's
You
gonna
have no
hug.
They got to
choice.
hug after before you.
I will shake your hands, and that's the most you're going to get from me. Sir.
I'm 300 fucking pounds. I'm hugging you.
No.
I promise.
He said he's gonna get that hug,
Yeah, he can't.
or he gonna make sure they gets that hug.
He can't stop it.
That's true.
Oh damn! It's time for me to go.
He can't stop it. It's just gonna
I was
happen.
like looking at your arm.
He'll just come to your house and be like,
Just
Sean,
for-
I told you, I need a hug.
You don't know where I live.
Damn,
He'll
these
find
matches
out.
were long back in the day, no?
Yeah, back inside they were, but they were entertaining as
I
hell.
think, somebody won. They're talking shit. They're the
No,
winners.
they won.
Nah,
by
we got screwed.
DQ.
Oh.
Because
Yeah, Bear and them cheated.
Yeah, it's Donnie.
Why you guys
Green.
had your feud? You was wanting to go straight, do the right
Well,
thing.
We-
He wanted to stay breaking the law, breaking the rules.
They screwed us over. So basically, what I'm doing is shooting the match for next week.
Yep, building heat for next
We
week.
getting the
You're gonna
match
get your
for next week.
revenge.
At some point, I'm sure I turned on Scott.
Yep.
There's not a doubt in my mind I didn't turn on Scott.
Scott Storm.
Look at that hug, though.
Yeah, see,
Hey.
That's what he's
Well,
talking
that's a
about.
hug.
I'm baby facing right now. I got to be the good guy.
but eventually he's gonna turn on Scott Storm, and Scott Storm's not gonna like it.
I'm sure I did. I really, honestly, I know it sounds crazy, but I don't have any recollection of that match. Like, even watching it was all brand new to me. Like, I just don't
wild.
remember it.
Find us another match.
But I have been
with
hitting the
them.
head with chairs a whole lot. So, but I really have no recollection of it. Even watching it, none of that came back at all.
Oh, look, MWA. Bobby Blaze got such great history
Yeah,
on
this
his
is
channel.
one of his
This
shows.
is one of his
Oh, a
videos right
Christmas
here.
show.
That's right. Old school MWA. If you want to see classic Kentucky wrestling guys, go to Lone Wolf Bobby Blade.
Who is that?
I'm trying to remember who it is too.
That a wrestler, ring announcer?
Yeah, that's that little idiot Chris Rain.
Oh him.
He wasn't worth a shit.
Oh man,
Like, he sucked.
I could tell.
Actually,
Just
if he
watch
was
it.
any better, he'd suck.
No, he really.
He does. Looking at him, he does kind of look like he would suck.
Yeah.
He's really.
I see that.
He was really bad. We tried every way in the world to help him out, but it just never developed.
You just couldn't polish your turd.
Yeah, that was basically.
Do you have a guy that like does all the like local stuff, or does each like group have a?
There's different-
Does each association have
There's
like their
different.
own?
There's different promoters, different groups.
Do they like cross pollinate, or is that
Yeah.
like a no?
some of them work.
No, you can. There's some guys. There's some promoters though will be like, "Oh, you can't work for this promoter. You work for me." Blah, blah.
Right. That's what.
But you got to remember, you're an independent wrestler,
Exactly. That's
so you should be able to work for anybody you want to. You shouldn't have to. Now, I mean, there was a lot of times that I didn't go work for other people because I was working for MWA and I was loyal to them. So if they're running in this town and there's somebody that's running 25 minutes from there, I'm not going to go work for them because I'm working for this guy. And it's only 25 minutes away. So
okay. And that's because you're wanting to, right? But is it ever where they try to say you wrestle anywhere else? You're out of here, and you're at one of the big ones that
people do it
you
all the
want to
time.
stay at, but they're forcing you to.
They
to
do it
not
all the time.
anything?
Yeah.
I mean, just here recently, like New South, OVW said that their people can't wrestle for New South. They told them you're not allowed to go down.
Why
there and
not?
wrestle.
Like just like a
'Cause
competition thing,
because-
or one's
yeah.
getting big.
Because
and-
OVW is
I've
Matt
heard of them.
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just wouldn't let them do it.
Well, that's not cool.
And what's funny is that they let their talent
But
rest for everyone else.
They're independent contractors. It's
If
like
you're an independent contractor, you should be able to
but it's
wrestle
like
anywhere you want.
you're an independent plumber.
But you
can't
also,
work
as a wrestler, you gotta also put your foot down and say, "Hey, look, this is." But you gotta be willing. Like, so if you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go work for whoever I want," if they say, "Well, we're not using you anymore,"
You gotta be cool with that.
You gotta be cool with that too.
That's their right. They
It's
can.
their right.
definitely
They
do
can they can use you or they don't have to. So you got to figure out if that's the route you want to take or not. So
That's true.
Got to make sure the juice was worth the squeeze.
yeah, I worked for whoever I wanted to when I wanted to.
Yep.
If they didn't want to use me after that, then that was okay with me.
Yep, and that was on them if they didn't have
But
Bobby.
honestly,
Donnie
most times they would say, "Well, we're not using you no more." And it wouldn't be a week later, 2 weeks later, they're calling, "Hey, man, you want to come back?" All
right there.
So there's Chuck right there doing security.
Chuck E. Smooth.
Well, that's kind of to me, that as an outsider, that's kind of a neat aspect of it, because I know that they may go do a show and they've just told you, like you said 2 weeks ago, you're never coming back, and they've only got 4 guys there to wrestle. I don't know how many you normally need, but 3, 4, 5 matches, I'd figure.
You got to have 10 guys for at least 5 matches.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what in there. I'd say sometimes you get calls where people are scrambling. But, man, you get double. Just get down here and wrestle for
So
me.
most shows, they want at least 5 matches. So you need at least 10 guys, and you'd like to have 14 because you'd like to do a tag match
Sure.
at some point. You know what I'm saying? So, and if there's any tag teams or whatever, depending on how many tag matches you have, but you need at least 10 guys to do a show, no matter what, because you got to have at least 5 matches. That's usually what everybody goes for. There's some promotions that do more than 5 matches. I think more than 5 matches gets old.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, 5.
They get like after so many matches, like, okay, what more can you possibly see that's going to be new? So, I think anything after 5 matches is just.
So they got to have those 10 automatically,
You got to have 10 guys no matter what.
and so they scramble sometimes. I'm sure, right? Calling you up, I need you now.
Well, I mean, you can do it with 8 because you can always do like shoot back for a
Well,
tag
yeah, I
at
mean,
the
if
end.
you're shorthanded and you got
We
8
were
guys,
talking
you can
about-
come back. You can take one and make a tag out of it, and make the 5th match.
Sure, yeah.
So
Andrew Watkins said independent buttonhole.
Ooh.
That's what Andy, nice guy Andy.
Oh, okay.
But also you need guys that may not be booked for a card, but if someone pulls out and they're reliable and they got their gear, you may need those guys to fill in for the guys that couldn't make it
Well,
to
that's
the
what
show.
I figure. I'd say it's kind of tough to be an asshole if you're a promoter, right? Because I wouldn't think anybody would. I mean, you'd have to get so big, it'd be a bad deal for them not to come to it. But I'd say you'd have to be decent at networking and be good to people to even get them to wrestle in your promotion period.
That's
right?
true.
Right?
Yeah. And that's what Anthony Presley does. He's a very good promoter.
Andrew said Donnie going.
Which one's he
going
do?
to pee.
I think he had to shit.
He had to go
That was you.
do something. Hey,
What was it?
hey. All I can say is that Donnie Green does what Donnie Green wants to do.
Big fella. Huh?
And
I can see that.
on there, that's Gentleman Jim Chadwick right there inside ring with the kendo stick.
It's the best ever.
He
Yep.
was.
And before you see
That's
him,
Chucky working security.
Yep.
that's right.
Well,
This is before Chucky Smooth was wrestling.
I'll tell y'all a story about Jim. We were doing a big show. So this guy come in, he wanted to spend all this money. He wanted to bring all these stuff like Eddie Guerrero, Crowbar. I mean, he had all these names. He brought in Psychosis. He brought in all these names, and we was doing Tattersalls. And he brought in Joe Gerton, who was supposed to be this
ECW.
ECW bigwig, like announcer. And he came to me before the show. He said, "Man, I want Joe and Jim to go back and forth in like a manager." And Jim's the best on the mic. Like you, I mean, he just was. And he was like, "I want him and Jim to go, work tit for tat, basically."
Yeah.
And I warned the promoter. I said, "Man, that's not a good idea." I said, it's a terrible idea. And he's like, "Why?" I was like, man, Jim's going to eat him up, spit him out. And he was like, no, man, Joe Gertner's on TV and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, bro, I promise you it's a bad idea. So he wanted to go through with it. And, of course, Jim was all about it because he was all about showing somebody up. You know, he's passed on now. That's why I talked to him about that. But anyway, so Joe Gertner gets on there and he starts talking about independent wrestling and where carnival work, blah, 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 blah. Jim gets on there and Jim eviscerates him. Joe Gertner sits down and refuses to talk again.
He gave Gertner the verbal beatdown.
And he refused to respond. Jim ate him up so bad.
I mean, you did tell him.
No, that's facts.
I told him beforehand it was a bad idea.
That's right.
Yep, they was like, oh, let's have, because they thought he was going to go out there and just annihilate Jim on the mic. They was like, oh, let's have him let's let him go against, go back and forth, little verbal battle go on. That'll be great.
Speaking of which,
we're just telling you, I wouldn't do that. So then afterwards, the guy come up to Jim. He was like, who writes all your material? Jim was like, nobody writes my material. He goes, no, like who gives you all your stuff to say? Jim was like, nobody does. It comes off.
Yeah,
off the
it
fly.
was ad lib.
Damn
He
He's like,
didn't even write it out. He thought of it right there on the spot.
It was coming off his top of his head on the spot. He goes, everything I say comes off the top of my head on the spot. And Gertner was like, nobody writes your material. Jim's like, somebody write yours?
exactly.
So, and then I think he contacted Jim a few times trying to get Jim to give him material.
And Andy said, I was at that show, I think, where he eviscerated.
Oh, I was at that show.
Where's Andy at?
He said he was coming back.
He said he was coming back. He must have got wife duties done.
Yeah, he had to go pick up his son, Leland, a.k.a. Noodles. Shout out to him.
Oh, and just so you know, I just seen this hot piece of tail out in the hallway. I just come from the bathroom. There's this hot little piece of tail out in the hallway. She was all over me on the way in here. She kept trying to back it up on me. I was like,
Just
get up
left
off
her at the
of
door,
me.
though. You got a podcast to host.
That's what I told her. I said, I got a podcast, man.
Tell her
Leave me
to save it
alone.
for after.
She's like, just hurry up and get back to the dungeon. I was like, what? The dungeon? That's Bear's got the dungeon. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Bear's like, what are you talking about? My dungeon?
I'm just saying.
I don't know about it.
I think her name was Chelsea. I'm just saying.
Oh.
And he goes, hello, Chelsea. Thanks for watching.
Oh, somebody did. Look.
Yep.
There's Mike's for
So why did she come over here? Dude, you just can't leave him alone. Romancing.
How'd she get out of the dungeon is what I want to know. I thought you had that.
Yeah, I thought they locked that
I
down.
thought you had that locked down.
It's all fabricated, man. It's not a dungeon.
You don't have a Viking helmet.
It's not. It's upstairs. It holds 2 beers.
Or 2 titties.
Yeah, 2 titties.
I don't know.
He's like, I didn't think of that one.
One holds his Geritol and the other holds his Viagra.
Chelsea said, don't be talking shit, Donnie.
Well, baby, I ain't talking shit. I just said I seen a hot piece of tail out in the hallway. And I was telling everybody about y'all's sex dungeon you got down there in the basement. With the Viking helmet, all them hustler bags with all them the massagers in them.
Oh, that's
Andy
on the
He's
camera right
watching
there.
us behave.
He's watching us on the camera.
Yeah, on a security camera at home.
What's wrong with that guy?
And he said, don't be giving away no podcast secrets.
Wouldn't it be better if you watch it on the thing? That's another viewer.
Yeah, I mean, he is watching on the thing and on that camera up there.
He watches that because when y'all stay here when he's not here, he's making sure you and Sean ain't doing nasty.
Oh no, he's watching and recording it and make a movie like it.
One of the two.
Yeah, there's probably some sick shit on Pornhub right now with you and Sean.
We found out a
No.
sex dungeon was.
I've looked me
Don't
up
try
on
to change
Pornhub.
the subject.
I can promise you that would not be me inside that video up there.
You never touched Sean inappropriate.
No.
Never
No,
once.
no.
Not
Even
one
when
time.
Bobby
Not
was
ever.
doing it.
Only Bobby did it.
What the fuck?
You watched it though.
You did watch.
I had no choice but to watch.
Johnny, was he smiling or was he frowning?
He was a smiling guy.
Damn. So,
Ass.
so did Bobby work him like a hand puppet?
Shut
Yes, yes, he did.
I hate you.
He made Sean talk with his hand.
You're an asshole.
God, that's awful. That's awful.
I know y'all messing, but damn.
Oh
Is
God.
that JT Snow?
That's
right?
JT.
Oh my God, dude. Did he just say
Makes me think of like mankind and giving the mandible claw.
Yep, that is what happened.
He giving no socko.
Sean was his socko.
He said it is what happened.
Oh
Y'all are
shit,
assholes.
man! Oh man.
Anyways,
Is that right?
Well, and back to the gaming systems.
Yeah, back to the gaming systems.
Nintendo is good. Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo got any shit like this?
The Nintendo Entertainment System.
You have to pay extra.
Man, I
Whoa,
love
What
them.
the? Oh, Andy!
I love
Sean is
them.
very good at one-handed cornhole.
Yes, I can attest to that, Andy.
Shut up, Johnny.
That needs to be a sound.
No.
Yes, that shut up needs to
We
be a
need to-
sound.
No, he's talking about that sound.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
man, he gets PSD.
I ain't playing.
He can't handle that. Like when we start coming around here more often, I don't know what you're gonna do.
I'll probably stay home.
Why?
Why? Why's it
Don't
gotta
he
be
try to
like
hug
that? I even tried to say, hey, come hug my neck.
No, because I know what you would do.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna let you hug me.
I don't want to hug you. I don't like
he
that.
still remembers when you said that you were
I'm not
going to
like-
give him a stunner.
I'm gonna do that eventually.
Oh, I love watching people get stunners.
Yes,
Oh, it's so
I got
great.
stunning cutter.
I can't take one.
Oh, I love
I've
watching
never
people get
taken
stunners.
Like I can't get the.
Haven't seen that in
The
probably a
next one.
decade. Like
Yeah.
buddies and stuff do it.
No,
But
he
I
can
love
take
to
his
see
own
that.
stunner.
Sean, Donnie wants to talk to you in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can take it. David Brown said he couldn't take it either, and I fucking
Broke his rib.
I broke his collarbone or his what is this right here?
Chest plate.
Whatever that bone is. That's
Is
what
there
I.
a
Ribs.
cornhole video game? What the hell, Andy?
wait,
Is
G
there a
forgot.
cornhole video game?
Rated G for. I thought we couldn't hit that subject.
I know, right?
I ain't
I
seen
was told. I was warned
I was.
I
I was.
beforehand.
Andy,
We
Yeah,
should.
but-
We should talk about that. The Special Olympics. What?
That's right.
can't say nothing about Special Olympics.
Andy's drinking at home.
Andrew's grandma.
He's drinking without y'all.
Good
What?
breakfast ready.
You did talk about Andrew's grandma last
I
time.
did not.
And she did call in.
She called in on her 84th birthday, and you made fun of her.
Rotary dialed.
She did.
No, she literally is her 84th birthday, and he made fun of her.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know it was her birthday.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, it was too
And-
far.
I give kids Pokemon cards on their birthday.
No, I didn't. We-
Hey,
He did. He talked about her boobs.
He said she could sit in the living room and have her.
No, I
He'd
said
be
that.
in the kitchen. He'd be in the kitchen making dinner.
I said
And he had the
that
TV on in
she
the living
could
room.
she could feed one from the
Yes.
from the table and the couch.
Yes. That's what happened.
Barry said she had 54 longs and had pencil right.
Hey, you'll get her life insurance.
Oh, that's awful. That's
Pencil erasers, huh? Yeah.
that's awful.
Oh, my God.
You know you're going to hell for that.
To break the seal.
I'm quite all right with it. I'll say
Gotta
you
go break the
see.
seal.
For what?
You haven't done nothing but drink a Subway drink. Break what seal? I will.
Anyway.
I know, right?
He's scared. He's scared you won't.
You're gonna whoop his ass in that boxing match, right?
Yeah. Yes, I will.
He don't want none of it.
Because every man with 2 hands has a fighting chance.
If it, I'm sure it probably is, but if it's not, like, totally illegal, we can do that. I can set that up.
Hey, dude, we
Yeah.
got a $50 gift card.
I-
on
and
there.
That's
got a-
right.
I got a
$50
venue.
gift
I
card.
got a venue for you.
I
Hell
think-
yeah.
I mean,
That would draw eyes.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Right in, right towards Matt's
Two random
games and
dudes.
so,
fighting to
do
death.
you got any stories over there
About
about any great stuff happening out that way?
tons of great stuff happens out that way.
lay it on us.
Oh, yeah, we grew up over here. We know.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Eastland, dude.
It's not that bad. We give it a bad rap, but it's not that bad. Only, and like I say, I've owned the place for 3 years, and only
There's bad spots.
maybe only 3 times has anybody ever said I was scared to come in until that dude left, and that don't really happen anymore anyway. So it's not too bad. But I had a gun go off in the store one time. I wasn't there. To this day, the 2 employees that were working, this is actually back when it was Game King.
Oh, that was the other guy then.
Yeah,
fuck him.
they
That
don't
guy's
know.
prices were fucking ridiculous.
Exactly.
Somebody tried to shoot his ass.
No
for
shit,
overcharging.
because he's overcharging. That's why they tried to
Yeah.
shoot him.
Don't play that shit on the north
See,
side.
that's why you don't have no issues, because your prices is right on point.
Your prices are way better than his prices.
I'm trying to
He was
keep
a
gun
jackass.
violence down.
The gun violence are
by
down
keeping
because
the-
prices are down.
That's right, because they can afford their games now, and they're playing Grand
Exactly.
Theft Auto instead
Yeah.
of going out.
See?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this. You guys were asking me earlier about return stuff, right? I had a guy that brought in some Legos one day, and I got to looking through them. And I started to tell this earlier. My mom had been with me the day prior, was helping me sort stuff, and he brought in these bags, and I got to looking at them, and I was like, man, these are nasty. These aren't Lego. And so I look at the bag, and in my mother's handwriting, it says Fago, like for fake Lego on them. And I looked at the dude, and I said, did you just get these out of the trash on the corner? Because we'd thrown them away like 2 days ago. And he was all, no, man, my friend gave me those, told me to come
What the
sell them. My
hell?
friend gave me those, told me to come sell them. And I'll never forget that, because they were exactly what we had just thrown in the trash days ago. That's what I'm saying. So people walk by, I don't
That
know,
sounds
or he
about
was
right.
digging, he saw some Lego and thought, that's cash at Matt's Games. Yeah, buddy. But no.
But he basically
So
got
you
it
didn't
out
fall
of
for it.
No, I wasn't going to buy them to begin with, but I saw my mom's handwriting. Sure, everything
Yeah.
Fago.
His
like
mom's
for fake.
watching, and you said that nasty word.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
No, she's
Come on,
asleep. She's asleep by
Johnny.
now. I don't. I just told her I was. She wouldn't stay up for it. I know that. If it's after,
I
8:30
appreciate that.
If it's after 8:30, she's probably asleep. So
It's a good thing.
Otherwise, she'll be calling you like,
otherwise,
you're not coming on here.
She'd be calling this office down here. Say, gentlemen.
Where?
She would be giving us the recommendation that Andrew DuBrown's grandma would have been giving us.
So we need to get Anthony Preston on the phone.
Anthony Presley.
Presley, Preston, Scott Storms. That's who I know.
That's the grandma, the guy's grandma.
No. He's got a ring, and he's got a building, and we can get this boxing match.
Yes, back on track.
Let it go.
Well done.
Let's
I like
get it
that.
Why
going.
are we letting it go? He's got 2 fists, and if you got 2 fists, what?
He said, I got
Every
two
man
arms.
has a fighting chance.
I got this, and I got 2 arms.
I think he's serious, Sean. He wants to whoop your ass.
He wants to go, man. It's a $50 gift card
Look,
on the line.
y'all, I can feel the tension. Like where I'm sitting,
ain't no
it is
tension.
heavy
I'm
right
good,
now.
guys.
It's heavy.
Fine. You want me to hug you guys? I'll come over there and hug
No.
you.
Not
No,
now.
Donnie.
You done fucked that up.
Come on,
We're
let's
past
go.
that. Yeah, come over and hug me.
He wanted
There we
a
go.
hug.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's gonna hug. Folks, you are seeing it now. This is history.
Wow.
This
Right in the neck.
and around the neck.
That was cute.
Hey, he just did the Barry's like, oh hell no, he just hugged me.
Tear shit up, Sean.
Why you knocking shit over?
Why'd he hug me?
We got a nice little collection of beer.
I didn't want to be hugged.
He said, why'd you
I
hug me?
thought that was
Hug,
nice. That was nice, guys.
You know, I mean, it was okay.
That was a good moment. That might have been the moment of the whole thing, man. That was
If I had to judge that hug,
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I don't think there was a lot of emotion in that.
There was emotion.
I think
I was trying to keep from.
I think you came over here to do it just to try to save face, but I don't feel like you really had your heart into it. So I'm gonna say a 2. It's a poor 2.
Right,
What would you rate it, Bear?
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
Bear.
I mean,
I did
you
not
know,
ask for a hug and did not want a hug,
Yeah.
and so I feel a little violated.
Well,
And it's also hot and a bitch in here.
well, I don't know why
Andy, we
Andy's
gotta
got
get
it
the
so
air
fucking
conditioner
hot.
on.
I think
right?
I think
It's hot
Andy
outside.
keeps the heat on so he can watch these guys on camera, and they start
Keep
taking
them
their
sweating.
shirts off and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that.
that
shit
makes sense,
fixed.
Andy. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get that.
Hey, you know,
fixed.
normally it's cold inside here.
Evidently, Andy, it's me and Johnny boxing.
'Cause
Oh,
he
he
said
missed
who
that
is
part.
boxing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Evidently.
Every
So-
man
so-
with 2 hands has a fighting
$50
chance.
$50 Match Games gift card on the line.
$50 Match Games gift card on the line for the winner.
We should hang it from the belt.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
We should hang it from the middle of the
Boxing
ring.
and doing the ladder match.
Absolutely.
And the ladder match at the same time.
Oh, God.
You put the ladder over your defeated opponent and walk up to claim the gift card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that prevents them from trying to
I'm,
push the ladder.
I'm paying $15-20 right now to see that.
Oh, Danny Plowman said, Donnie says he's a bad man. I call bullshit.
Oh,
Danny, don't get me started on you.
Mean Gene.
you don't want none of Donnie Green, Danny. Just saying.
Wait a minute. Hot OnlyFans content.
I don't have it.
Are y'all boxing naked?
I'm not.
I wouldn't be. I don't know about
What's he
Sean,
talking?
though.
He said OnlyFans content.
Sean's got an OnlyFans, didn't
No,
you
I
know?
do not.
He shows his brown eye.
No, I do not.
Hey, I've got a buddy, not that close of a buddy. Guy who used to work for me.
Do you do the recording?
He told me he has an OnlyFans and he makes 5 digits a month.
Fuck.
Damn. Just from OnlyFans?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
There's got to be somebody that pays see fat motherfucker.
No, that's what he said. He said he's just a normal dude. He said I just pull my dick out and gay people give me money.
Oh, shit.
That's
Well, I mean,
or people who like to see penises. They don't have to be gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I used to deliver to Kroger, and the guy that used to always so I'm a manager for FedEx. So when I used to drive a truck, I would deliver to Kroger's, and the guy that always received, one day he's like, "Hey man, I'm not going to be back here much longer. You're going to be talking." So he was introducing me to the next person. I was
The
like,
next person to receive your.
I said, so where are you going? He said, man, I'm done. I said, what? He was selling panties online to these weirdos that were buying them, and he would just go buy a
A
brand new.
dude was doing it.
Yeah, he would go buy a brand new pair of panties at Walmart or whatever for $4 or $2, and he was putting them online, and he was putting like perfume on them, or he would dip them in other stuff, and fucking tuna or whatever, and he would put them in baggies, and he was bidding, and he would put random chicks' pictures off the internet.
This is hers, right?
This is her shit. Hey, put a bid on. Dude, he showed me what he had made in just 1 week, and it was like 20 grand
Oh, shit.
on 4 different pair of panties. That was it. And he was selling them. He said, I'm done. He's like, I'm retired.
$5K for a pair of panties.
Brother, I promise you.
Hey, there's some weirdos out there.
I know in China, like I've seen them online.
So
In
how
China,
many
they
did
have
you buy
vending
now?
machines.
Yeah,
for
Japan.
used panties. You can go and pay however much, and you just like getting a Mountain Dew.
That's right.
Hey, dude,
I've seen those online.
it's crazy. But he quit that job. Like, I never seen him again. He told me he was quitting.
He's the used panty king.
And
in Kentucky.
he's the panty pulling king.
That's
Wow.
true. And he's making money, dog.
Hey,
He's
brother.
making bank.
business.
Did you try?
It was Matt's panties and collectibles and
No, it's Match Games collectibles and candles, some pop figures,
And
so
panties
much
and
more.
so much
Hey,
more.
honestly,
if somebody
though,
wants to give me $5,000,
he was showing me like because I didn't believe him, and he pulled it open. He's like, "Look, these are the bids on them right now." He was showing me his website.
the bids like they're on eBay.
Yes, they were bidding on them.
You can't sell it on eBay.
I'm just telling you.
Danny Plummer said,
Oh.
well, let me rephrase that. Bear will whoop up on old washed up Donnie Green.
Oh shit.
Bear's like, don't throw me inside it.
Danny's drunk. He's over drinking that
Mean
whiskey.
Gene, I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Andy
That's Papa
said,
No Joe.
No, he's too small.
That's Pompano Joe. I promise you, that's
yeah,
Pompano. Yeah.
That's Pompano.
Yep, that's him. Andy said, we in the wrong business.
Yeah, I know.
Making money just from selling shit like that.
Just think how much you could get for them underwear you got.
He's wore them for a week.
Shit,
Hey,
yeah.
I take baths.
But it don't
Hey.
count if you still put the same underwear on.
I'll sell a pair of Andrew Brown's grandma's panties. for y'all.
Whoa! Leave Andrew's granny. Whoa!
I believe that there is something in the market for those.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm trying to be good.
I'm surprised that Andrew Brown hasn't called in tonight.
Would you get extra if they were her birthday panties?
You probably will get extra if they're her birthday
Man,
panties.
dogs like y'all.
Number 85.
Oh, Danny Plum said, nah, not tonight.
Maybe tomorrow night.
So he's saying that he didn't drink tonight.
So, do you think you would get more for your underwear because they're dream catchers?
Yes, I would get more for my Dreamcatcher underwear. I'm just saying, only fans market.
There's a big market for dream catchers.
That's true.
There's people who sell like their farts from underwater. That one real popular girl did that. Like the most millionaire that does it.
Yep.
She was farting in bubbles and sending them to people.
So you
Yeah.
can put that on one of your shelves.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something we carry, man.
Andrew Walker said,
We stay family
Andy
friendly, and I don't know how to explain that to
says-
somebody.
How do you advertise that?
How to stinky farts? $5.
you'll make money. $5, stinky farts.
I'm gonna stick to the video games, but if it doesn't work out,
I ain't buying no
If
car.
you have to, sell the bathwater too.
I'll be sure to come here to get to get all my products.
We're advertising all.
We're gonna stop here, man.
We gotta cut this motherfucker off. He said sell the
We got Johnny
bathwater.
on the road.
Andrew Walker said his brown eye is crying. I've seen many brown eyes crying.
I'll bet you have.
God damn.
We went down a dark hole
You
tonight.
started it, Johnny.
You went down it. We're just following you. God damn.
That's
You
true.
just fucking it up.
God damn.
I mean,
I know when you came on there, you thought you were just gonna talk about video games, but
hey, sometimes
Shit took a
it
turn.
happens.
Let's talk about fucking
Mike's
man, we
games.
Turn the air conditioning on in this
Other
bitch.
side of town.
I know, right?
yo,
Donnie Wrestling has
Where's the air
changed big
conditioner?
time since y'all left, sir. Yep, that's true, Danny. Brown hole.
hey man, can we do something about your heat in this damn place?
May be able to open up that window, Sean.
What? Don't open up the window. I'm just saying. You ain't
If
got
he's
no,
got the camera, I know he's got
thermostat.
that. I know he's got that. He
Yeah.
can hit a button.
why does he have a
place is
camera
fancy.
on in here?
Just
What
so we
do y'all
can watch
do?
things.
Huh? He can watch us right here.
True,
He's gonna do something.
true.
Look, he's got shit again. Man,
It might be.
I hope I don't never get his age, man. That motherfucker just shits and pisses himself all the time. He got to wear a diaper now.
I've heard that. Does he put his dungeon on OnlyFans as well?
Oh, God.
Multi-cam view, man.
True.
She's checking the camera on his dungeon. Andrew said it's a security camera.
That's right, a security camera. And sometimes he likes to watch it just because.
What do you say about the air?
Turn the air on, Andy.
It's
Yeah.
basic. It's basically.
Air's burning up. I'm sweating.
It's
like a
basically the
horse
person. It's basically the person that works here that does the air conditioning.
shirt. Well, he's fucking fired.
It's a security camera. Okay, Andy.
He said it's always watching. Well, Andy, can you see this?
Can you see? Turn the fucking air on.
This is a hot room right now. Open the windows, he said.
Oh man, that's fucking.
That's
Castlewood-
ghetto.
Castlewood shit.
Yeah.
I thought he was
You
going to
can
say open the
definitely,
windows.
you
take
can
your shirt
definitely
off.
tell he's from Eastland.
Yeah.
He's from this side of town.
Yep, he does live in Castlewood area.
That's definitely Castlewood
Jim Brown
shit.
said, "I'm Mr. Brown, but you can't see my brown hole."
Who's Jim Brown?
I don't.
Jim
Hey,
Brown.
we got way off topic.
Wait, man, y'all
Way
done
off
went down a
topic.
whole
Talking
different
about
road.
video games and then it
we
switched
let
somehow
my
into
man put his
round
shot back
hole,
over.
cornhole, and-
That's right.
So
It
honestly,
back at Bucks somehow.
we're starting to head towards the bottom end of it. So let's get back on track.
Let's put a
Let's
shot
get back.
That's right.
Let's get back to talking about Matt's shop.
Because some people was going to view, is in now that wasn't in when we
Yep.
started. So put your shot back over. And
So definitely let's
we've had a great time, man, talking with you. And I
Yeah, you
feel-
guys have been great.
Honestly, like, we're Northsiders, man. We've been here a long time, and just get a good vibe from this guy that he's going to do you right and treat you right. So at least come in and see him and check out his shop.
Yeah, you're talking about a local guy that's locally owned. Let's support local owned businesses, and this is Matt. And just put your shop over again, man. Let everybody know what you got going on again.
Match Games, Collectibles, and more. You can just call it Match Games, though. It's
That's
good.
true.
Got a good ring to it. We do all video games, retro, Atari stuff, all the way to the new stuff. We try to pay people right when they bring trade-ins. We try to keep our prices fairly low. Honestly, we really just keep them about market, and for town that ends up being low. We'd love to have you come out and see if we can help you out, sell you some Funko Pops or some Legos or some video games, or you can come sell them to me. We buy all that stuff too.
Come in there and tell him you know Donnie and Bear, and he'll hook you up. But don't tell him you know Sean. He'll fuck you over. If you know Donnie and Bear, he'll hook you up. And Fandito.
Ah, Fandito.
Oh,
Screw that guy.
okay. Not Fandito.
He beats me up all the time.
And just remember that Matt did say that he would give a $50 gift card to the winner of the Sean and Johnny fight.
It's called the Fightomania.
Fightomania.
Oh my God.
That
or
man,
some used panties. What the fuck?
I don't.
We have a $50 gift card.
$50 gift card to the winner.
I can't believe they're not fighting about that right now.
I figured they would go out.
I love
right now.
Bucks and match goes a long way.
Hey, the $50 card can buy
And
me
the
lots
thing
of
is,
things.
$50 with your prices. There's all kinds of stuff you can get at that store.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey,
Shopping
Yankee
cart full of
candles,
Exactly.
hey, from the Yankee candles to the Legos, you're on board right
Funko
there.
Pops, you got
Yes.
Pokemon, everything.
You get it right now.
NES, GameCube, Nintendo 64.
For the record, he does
All
not
that
have a
stuff.
red curtain room.
No red curtain room.
No red curtain room.
No, it's all open to everybody.
And he is a different owner. It's not the
Game King.
Yeah, a lot
Game
of people
King.
still think it's Game King. It's not Game King anymore. Same building, but totally different ownership.
That-
And way better than Game King.
Right. He's going to take care of you. He's going to do you right.
That's right.
We try. That's the best way to advertise. We ain't got the money to do a lot of big advertising and stuff like that. So word of mouth is
And
we
this
do
is
best we
basically
can.
what this is.
You're 100%.
A platform to put over you.
100%. I've had people come in that found out the place because of the Enzo signing, and they've seen some stuff that they put up online, and I think the New South guy put something online, and somebody
Yep.
saw that. So I love doing the stuff, and I really
and,
appreciate y'all
and you're
having me.
open to that happening again, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was awesome. I would do that in a heartbeat. That was a good time, and all nice people all the way around.
And there's a lot of wrestlers that watch this program and this podcast. So, that's something that Matt's open to, that you can hit him up with and see if y'all can work out
Absolutely.
some kind of arrangement. He's good with that.
Hey, just hit them up. And I'm telling you now, guys, Matt's open to it.
100%.
Just hit me up. I'm open to it.
Exactly. Hey, Anthony Presley will hit you up again, probably.
All right, cool.
Because you know Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
You already met him. Nice guy. He does great business.
Yep.
And you do great business. That's a match made.
Match made
I'm
right
with you
there.
Yeah, that's true. I like working with good people when I can. So
Exactly.
That's great.
That's what we're all about.
No, you guys are good people. This has been hilarious. Man.
Yeah, I know
I've
when
had
you
a
first
great
come on,
time.
you was like, I really don't know what we're going to do, what we're going to talk
Yeah,
about.
I don't know a ton about wrestling or anything, but I just shoot the shit. It was great.
But that's what I told you, man. We're going to put your place over. We're going to talk, get everybody on board with what you got going on. And then after that, we're just going to sit here and shoot the shit and just be guys being goofy. I mean, that's about all we do.
Well,
Danny-
I tell you, for the record, my store is I think 2 minutes from here. Even if you use like a GPS, it's just in the shopping center
Yeah.
right here, right next door. And if you guys last minute ever need somebody, I'm 5 minutes away. So
Hell yeah.
welcome to holler at me. I can get here in a hurry. I'd love to do it again.
And our boss man, Andy, was wondering if you might be able to sponsor us. Because
I talked about that
looking
with
for
him
good
before.
sponsors.
Yeah.
I'll give you his number and y'all
I
can talk.
think I've talked got him online, but yeah, for sure do that.
Awesome.
That sounds awesome.
Appreciate that, brother. And while we were talking, Danny Plowman decided, hell, Dakota Plowman said he was top old Donnie Green.
We're past all that.
Exactly.
We know better. We're easy to find.
I mean, why is Danny even trying to?
I don't know. We're the easiest people to find in the world.
Exactly. And y'all don't hide. Y'all let them know. Y'all beat their ass any day.
You fuck around, Danny, you find out.
And now Coda's talking. Coda said, look at the head on that guy in the back. Good Lord, Donnie.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying, I'm so bad I make medicine sick. You better just watch what you're doing, man.
That's right, Coda.
Fuck around, find out.
That's
I
right.
don't know why
That's
he's
always
getting on
going to
Facebook. He
tell
only
you.
got so many minutes. So.
Yeah.
That's
You're
right.
gonna run out of minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Your-
fix it,
your
run
ti-
your phone over, man.
That's right. Your time is out.
People tried to sell me government phones.
Oh, that's awesome.
They get them out in the parking lot, like, hey, you need to buy a phone? Like, no.
So you have a lot of people come in trying to sell you phones.
Yeah, we don't buy phones. We do not buy
Does
phones.
not buy phones.
But they'll get like, the ones you can sign up for and they do it in the parking lot a lot. And they'll give them to them and they come in.
So
and they're like, hey, you wanna buy
someone
this
brings you in a gaming system to sell you. Do you like go through that gaming system?
Yeah.
Make sure everything's good to go.
Yeah, we test it out, make sure everything's good to go, a quick little test, and then we give it something a little bit more.
You gotta clean it all up
Later
and all
on,
that.
we make sure we
I
clean it
bet
up.
you find some great stuff in some of that stuff.
In video game cases I found, like I say, a lot of codes and stuff like that, love letters, find bugs a lot, joints, definitely found some joints in some, like old crusty ones, and you're like, man, this is old. All kinds of stuff, man. But, we make sure, like I said, we clean them up good, and then we have to delete everything off of them, because we have definitely seen some stuff on years and years ago, a customer at a former place that I worked at brought in a system and were very upset because apparently there were a lot of penises on her daughter's PS3, I think it was at the time. It hadn't got wiped, and ever since that day, I ain't never saw a system that ain't wiped. That ain't gonna be me.
Exactly.
So
I guess you live it and you learn.
right, that is a mistake I vow to never make.
That's the best way to do it, because you live and you
For
learn.
that now, Donnie, you need to just sit back and enjoy retirement. Dakota Plowman says that.
And Danny said,
Plowman, what a
just
bad
pick
last
at you
name.
fellas. Nothing but love for them legends.
Plowman.
That's right, Danny. Hey, trust me, Matt, you get along with this guy. Man, Matt, Scott Diamond's birthday bash. Hell of a guy. He likes to bust balls a lot, but trust me, once
He
you
was
get to
great
know him,
when we said
he's
that.
great.
You were quiet the whole
But I'm
time.
just
And
saying.
if you got 2 fists,
That's right. You got 2 fists.
2
Every
arms.
man
2
has
arms.
a fighting chance.
You got 2 arms.
What if I ain't got arms, but I got
I got 2 arms.
I've got 2 legs, and I still got a fighting chance. But my 3rd leg says hello.
all right.
And with that,
On that note, we need to come to a close.
That's true.
Andy said he's on as well.
all right, boys.
All right, brother.
Well, let's get it all done for Andy's
So,
here.
who wants to say first?
I had a great time, all you guys, and definitely going to come check out the shop and maybe do some trading and stuff. I really don't need to buy no more. I got so many.
We love trades.
But I got a lot of duplicates and stuff we could trade up. I got couple original Final Fantasies and games like that. It's hard to find. So, but I'm gonna come. Man, this guy's real deal, man. Come check him out in Eastland on the north side.
Absolutely, yeah. I had a blast tonight. Wasn't really sure how it was going to go. I think it went really well.
You did.
It went better than I thought it was going to. I didn't know how. You've been a great guest. You fit right in. You cut up. Come check your store out. Matt's Games, Collectibles, and much, much more. He's got them Yankee candles, 2 for $25.
Yes.
If you got a woman, she likes candles, you better go talk to Matt.
And sex dungeons.
No.
No.
He doesn't have that. We're talking about
Johnny, let it go. Bear has a sex dungeon.
Bear's got the dungeon.
Allegedly, he
Matt
said.
has games and collectibles.
1 floor is all I rent.
You know what? He don't even have a whole lot much more. He just has some candles and some Legos and collectibles and stuff. Go check Matt out. He's a local owned business. Let's support us. It's been great. Matt, you want to close with?
I just appreciate you guys bringing me here on the Nice Guy Andy podcast. This has been really cool. Got looser the whole time I was here. It was a really fun time, and this is very honestly, it's a lot more professional than I thought. I mean, we got to talking about a lot of shit that wasn't real professional, but the setup here is very very nice and professional. So very cool, and I'll definitely be listening and watching from now on. So you gained one fan in me. So
Awesome.
Appreciate that, brother.
Awesome. Y'all come check out Matt Collectibles over in Eastland Shopping Center. Check him out. He's open every day but Monday.
Every day but Monday.
Yep.
12 to 8.
12 to 8, every day but Monday. Come check him out. He's got the best prices in town. You can't beat him. And if you need something, just let him know. Matt's Collectibles and much, much more.
That's right. I just want to say thank you to everyone that tuned in. Thank you to all those that chimed in inside comments tonight. Thank you to Donnie Green and Barry Steele for being here.
Absolutely.
You both were great. And we can't wait to have this happen some more. Because let me tell you,
Yeah, you guys.
I
were
love
really good.
this.
It was funny.
yes. And
Even
thank
though
you.
Sean hates us,
I don't hate you guys. I
And-
love you guys.
Andy said,
I want to thank you, Sean, for coming in.
It's all good, Don.
Even though you gave Barry a hug that he didn't ask for,
Yeah, man.
and now he
He'll be okay.
feels that way.
and
And
if
I'll-
you got two
Was it
fists,
two?
If you got two hands,
You got two.
every man
He's got a
has a
fighting
fighting chance. And thank you, Matt.
Appreciate
You've
it.
been
Look at
great.
that, too.
And hey, I gotta tell you, we just might be calling you in again.
That sounds good. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
And if you're not having fun,
You ain't getting none.
damn Skippy.
Yeah.
Nice Guy Andy Podcast.
That ain't what your mama said.
Goldface Records Radio.
He said y'all gonna be back on tonight. He does know that we come on 8 p.m. and end by 10.
Dakota.
It's
offline.
not yet.
Turn it off then, goof.
Let's go.